ɛdɛn na ekura wo ɛdɛn ɛna ekura wo anɔpɛ mi bisa o ɛdɛn na ekura wo ɛdɛn na wo a sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛboa wo a yɛbɛgyina so na yɛaboa wo ebia o pesika aso wo sika so na wo de ahan dan saa de yɛbɛtumi aboa wo ebia na wakɔgyina kwan ho ɛna kaa etwa mu a o srɛ sɛ yɛmfa wo nsi sofo line saa de yɛbɛtumi aboa wo ebia wahyɛ dwumadie bi ase nti yɛhwɛ sɛ de waho keka ne teɛ no a yɛbɛtumi aboa wo. When you have prepared, we can help you. But say wo a wo hia sika no omwa sika ni bia no a yɛboa wo a enye yi. Ti anopa mi bisa o. Eden na wo na yahwɛ so de aboa wo. What do you have that based on that we are able to help you? Anopa yi gina yi na yɛmoa wo. Yama wache yɛda asese nanso wagye brɛ na wo ne yɛn ɛsom go fidua yi mu. Daybreak dwumadie wɔ Fache television so afia ɛwɔ ha kofi wɔ ha Kojo nso ɛka ho. Yɛyɛ ne nkakra akra de ɔman yi mu nsɛm yɛde agufom de ama na yɛsɛsɛ wo nso yɛ de ka ho no na waboa ma ɔman Ghana afa ne ntoma pa afira. Agudie mu nsɛm yɛde ho nsɛm nyinaa bɛbrɛ nra de experience over everything. And PSG, yes, they moved. Last year and this year, consistency is what it is. The Akano yɛde nyinaa bɛka ho. Me na ase say, and na Maestro say list bi wa bonte me kan say list we die. But anope ye bɛhwɛ say e kan list no a ɛkɔ Mexico ne ho ana. Saa na de ubonkrata yɛn sa aka na anope ye ne mu nyinaa bɛkyɛ. Na nso anya kwanya ne mampani adi nkɔmɔ na wabo mampani amane ne ɛkɔ wo man ntamu de ha adwene a opesa woni no edi ho nkɔmɔ no ɔbɛyɛ ne saa pɛpɛpɛ de ama nkɔmɔ ne kɛseɛ no nso yɛbɛtena ase na yɛde no nso abrɛw emu bia no ɛne eni nkɔmɔ because the show is interactive. We are active on your social media platforms, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, on your X platform, on Facebook, Fache Television. If you want to send us a message this morning, 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. Be match ho baby. Ena abrantie Charles Emisa. Ofrimu. Kwan ofa asofrimu na cheze ya areho semu a oman akanifuo ne won a wo fom nyina di ho nkomo. Health Ministry at the committee si was a 1 year juma Professor Bedu Akosa Edano committee no at the one report Akodan Health Ministry and opay yebedi mu nkomo kakra se de yensa aka no pepepe domi abra de nyina ɛhɔ nso na demolition exercise bi ekoso a posifo ani kuroma no enya amane a etuotuo ba mu a abofra ana menka na abofra mpo da bi abrante a wadi edum kron etuo eka no se wawu se otiase anopei yede ho nkomo no ebebrɛ oman Ghana enema ekoso ewo South Africa no oman no se da bi o yetena so a enye yie nti yede ya asɛm akodan EU fo se ne ekoso no mo nso mo ni tua mu bi mo hwɛ na de yɛsɛ mo yɛ no mo nyamfa ho Mofra no gusu a wo ye nsohwe Ghana Education Service the academic calendar no aba senete if September ko sen na mofra no suku ko no beye anope ye beba ho amane na baby a wote no ye da so adum kane ana se wo de utiriye ye fixe ne amani wiye no kane ano ejina so dendenden wo mantamu ho anope. On top of the morning, we are having that discussion. San and ne yebeko anyan kwanta kwan so in fact say o kopechi number 1 number 2 a minim say ye bridge say ye den you anopay yebedi hu nkomo Afia me mo ache. Yo, abibrem abebuo no anopai yemfa mawe na onso wode a ewom no wayi de afiri mu amayen. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. That's our African proverb for this morning. If you are.
Oberima oye team 4 na oye ne niema ahoden so no osro adwene mu nkomo obi a otai ede force violence anasa threats edi dwuma no empepi ya na won mutai suro se oni ni partner se na ba no se yemfa intellectual discourse enka asemo a ubeyi won mahwe adwene no mo ha se ontumi nkyere ne nsemu bebre ntitam bia no na ode force ena eye niema ya opese oye na abrebia so a with the force ebeye niema no uma nipa kwan ema wonum nso etimi kasa wanim abrebia ya eni kwan se enka ebasa hwese ebia woni opani bi wa adwuma mu na pani ni de wose wontie suggestions esa nsa wo ye pani nti no wose me na me se ye ni sei nti saa na ye no ebasa na opani kro no adwene ya wode etena se eye ensusuye papa de ma adwuma no na wo fam ni reasoning eye weak kakra partners ya mote faako na kasakasa kakra esie titiri pa mema no se mo betena se ajojo anasa mo be dialogue na mo bo nkro mo obi ahunu ne mfonso wapa ho chew na mo akoma anim no aha obo nse be ma no e di atata ne ahunahuna kitikiti bi Twese wonim se woye din no otnase na oba ne hya ase se wotutu no kosa asem no wotutu ne sra ne abasa abono guilty conscience nti ene or the force ebeye ne niema ya woye ebasa so a emwa o yenhwe amanwomu abaya wote adwam wose abrebia woni a woni no nya adwene critics no won mo kasa obeka won kasa bo ahye won yam da bia ne ye suppress press freedom ye man sam trefo kwan emma won mo nka nokre enchi aban no a wote adwaso adwene ensi ne mapapa so enti womo ebefa kwanuasa nyina so na wono dikitikiti ni atata ni ehunehuna ensam trefo oje womo de timamufo eje womo de na woni a woni abam ye opposition omo so eje womo de isa aban no nim se niema bi ekwa achew se wo lusu guard na wo disisi nanimu a onhunu se ne obekire ne nsemu enti ene yemfa violence any threat na emfam na nipa no asma opesa wo kan enkoda na ni obia namu eye de ope ebasa asan no man mpuntu ebeko ezu ntimi oniema nkasa okasire nje ana se edru ba bia esin tokwaso funu wo a na ato woni akeka ti asemi uhunu se wadi fo pa enso wontena se emeye nka ena wapachew entinne nie nyina ya the violence no ne namu ne ba ne sa ebritia no ebia force ninti wadi nkunim ewo nipa no eso na bre kwa animu no sen na eniema ebeye ti anopai de ye ka nyina ne se eya yenya bre yenya aso emma afoforo ma won kire won semmu enya bibia na ye de force eye asem bi wo ho a se mutimi si hu nkonwa na nipa no a asam ha no no kire ne nsemu a mutimi ka asam no makoma eto yam yie enti ne ese aware kora egu a egu nkuro awarefo a mopese muja aware won se mo makwan e mampanimfo ntena se no obi a moni nkuro obi a asem hyenimu a opese woka be ma se da oba se da eba ne saa muntumi nsiesie asam no e ma asomdwe nya adwuma asam no yakapa but esan say parties mienu no obi anya kwan anka de ewoni mu na wan kire na semu ama sempanimfo kura ebua no efo a wo mabua no a na asam ne ka ne mu a obenyi saa afena ede anigye afirifie enti makwan na obi nkire na semu na monkeka ne emansie ni na emmoa force anasa violence no when you soon sabre ya ubetimi afa ho adi akọwanim but eno ma asomdue entena oman adwuma anasa wufie na mmom umma kwan na dialogue eba eboa pa ede lasting peace eba ya setenem ti ensua se de ebe ma foforo chance no ama won ma kire wo madwene no wo kire wo adwene so a yemfa nya adwuma emane nka wonko awo de so abre bia enkasa wona wo 2 minutes wo de na yemfa ewom wo ye pani wona wo platform no de na sese eti but ma obi nso enkire na adwene na keka ne emasi ani na de ye adwuma aboa ma asomdue afebo etumi atenase ewo ye dada asetenemu ye da ase bebre anopai se wonya abre etie
sa pepepe na afia o nkomonimu no wo se ya na yen mum na asem ba ya na ye pese ye di bukata asem
oh yeah taye mema no unse ego na mema wo no obi awo ego but men are more egoistic than women enti bema no empese obema ne ho kwan na yatena asem no so me yaka because dan ya na afodie no mo hopa na taifiri
eno na kofi
aba
ohun ba bia ofi ba
afodie ni free
efiri mo masa
so baby won say
me tie na sam na
tete obi beti na sam tete
asa ye de bia ye na ye di fo
yes
ala na be man person obi beti na sam sam onye
de bi say mi ni oba nya asem a that's me feel say me go say me come me family baby me family baby
oh how me en kan sam no we nya sam tete bia na ko fa sam ne ba
me share no na obi ni ho me no na ka ma asem na me tu bani say me pew na ati ase da me no watena it say me no me hu so why me
no but even the two of you between momu yenu no montena se no ba na nkire na se mu ba bia wo free body ohu ye ya nu nti e bia attitude no asesan be si se wo kan ho asem na tem bia se wo pese wo popo nipa no
na se mo ti asem amu misa mo ti asem no na accusations no ko ti asem no se de wasi abisa no kra no emma sa ye ntra senka no emma oh ba no allegations bomb na start na ya to sa ti o pe ba bi agina onya obenya ba bi agina no wase adwuma no ti na ze nkomo no ye tra senka ye
enti ye nkone sa
enti ebia mo so se munya abotre kakra bia munya abotre kakra bia
ba sa ma wa abotre che mema o
minima no
sa ma wa abotre che mema anya bebre wo ho a
ma dwem ze obia ne se de wote
ema timi de abotre eje niema bebre sin mema oh yes maestro so hweme
show
so hweme because niema bebre kwaso e wo fie mu titu aware mu ni relationship mu no ema etimi emene
na be ma de omne
omo beje wo no
and de me ne ya adwen
ada omo beje wo no na ya na aya you know blood
yenso mema no yenso ye hu niema ade yenso ya oh ofa
mo hu hwe
se me se me hu ade a me se
ni ho mo hu no
me ni behwe wa ada me
ni ho mo hu no maestro niema mo ye no eye bebre enti abre bia oba no enya abotre na ekoso enti ada obebre no
Dabi unse wiase
no. Ya basa na unzo pese.
Wiase no.
Dade atata na
unse obai oya ade a ya na tem bi o expect say be ma be react instantly. Ba me so me react. Me am te me react. Me do ni say na be hell. Enti bi be ya wa adwen say ene nipa we cross adwen be de woni trim na de. Me react. Me do ni say na be hell wa. So me ne.
Eni ama be na mata ye. E na meka say in marriage and as a relationship no emema mo ho hene entini ama mo ye ne bebre I hardly say
ho hene na wo kan am say eni na ko wie say be ma be fa oba da chi abi so dey
cheating no wo ye baako but emema ye enema bebre wo ho amo ya enya easy o me se be ma bi pa wo ho a se bia moda sorry papa na abedi dien wo se de obeye bia obeba na bia waka bete ne nkatenkwan wo se mempa enu na wo ya mpesi maame a
eno no yo bia
ebra oba na afam no wa ye we
eno no yo bia esu
afia de obeye bia enkyere se oni choice o eji wo decide se obeye eyi
katenkwan
abetie ne nkatenkwan
but she asked for bisa
na make say o se de obeye bia ne ekire ne se wa na unya hu de opese o ye ma no it would decide say obeye abetie no ne nkatenkwan no na wabọ no so say ene me ye abetie ne nkatenkwan o
so say
that's how say de me ye bia obeji
but de wo akura unya hu de o ye eti obo na mane a ebi obeka say oh you anai ano de because sometimes yen sha say ye gbubodin a ya na edin say nipa no behu
say we no obedi na say we wondi say me am tey de bibia me di
ye jai say bibia obedi anka
o fa no kre
na bibia obedi anka da so nam
ofa me de naturally me menye me nsem say eduane si wo me de bibia na say mamen me de no Udi ye hu
quantity over quality
obi on me nam bi enim say me de say mako unse obi wo ha say oya ahia eduane ni besi eduane we kra na yesi me ntesa enti me oba na mete a me no matter what say me pia kwa ba de me ba beto a one we esi wo no say do say nye do medi
that's just we need taste to Abraham
oh me we taste
now we taste say do say nye dey I say me na okay
of asana mete
Debbie Oka say do say nye do be fan sa Debbie
of asana buy the one we esi wo na me
Debbie na enye da wo be daddy
ofa din ya kakra be komiyim me ye okay na me dey ada
ampu cheche
me dey ofa
na hu dia no
enti me
usika asem wo form
obi be say
David usika asem wo form and na 3000 for no come no and na apese ye to aso because bema what to the bottom
no awako
na wa yiska o se de anu nye da woni fi se oba e de wo ho no
over
ya ko na udi no
over eno na mi o
na me kire ba bia ugina no
eno na ye me enti me no me nko ba bi se bu a wo tukwan ko ba bi a ne ho akwachi de me intensi mame me ko be oh yes over me intensi mame
abusafo anopai afia me de wo ko santase enyinam kokobin enkranza me hopuse me trede na afi pechi na won wo hwe ya no pai we ye kumase santase anwankwanta kwan a ekọ boase no na anopai dodo no a wo hwe me se wo mu fiduam na afi na omo ba omo be kan kire o se se udu international community school international community school animu ho kakra ICS ho no o how bi wo ho and eye bibia awo ho ache mi bisa me ho say urban roads any highway sa kwan me sure say highway nti highway for say a bridge say amna say gata say eye den a ede o how abahon omo hui na omo nye ho adwuma na echina obohu se ka bi akose yesi ho enam se de ho tie ni nti na ekwan ni mu ache omo efiri oboase anwan kwanta ba na omo abeka akire omo efiri kumase eko na omo abeka akire se ensuo to gidigidi wo ho a enya asem keto and I know that highway enim kwan no me da se wate me da se nyame nhira se odi mfoni no ato ho. And this is the main road. Enyam kwan chen kwan o.
Samo.
Enyam kwan chen kwan.
Kwan na say sa no.
Adwuma yi Kofi Job na eye. Menim se sika na yemfa ma no. Se ekwan no a oye no na adọọso. Se de esese ohwe kwan no so no. Na oma contractor na ye na adwuma no onye yi. But this is a matter of concern.
Yeah.
This is a matter of concern. Aden na se de bia ye pese ye twen na bibi si ansa. Ye pese ye twen na bibi si ansa na ye betu anamon a ye tu anamon. Aden na se basa. Ame de ya abanda da no me bo nso bo no ebi ni ekwan
se mutu kwan
asembiensi wo kwan yi so eye no kre esese ye bie kwan nim ye nya sika mie kwan nim nti asphalt na ewo ho no a driver fo ne nam so ja wo mo na wo mo nante so ni ase o ye firi kokobia kosi anwan kwanta sakwan wonwa na wodi wondwa nkete a wonya bibi ene wo yire ne wo ma wonkuru ne wo ma edidi no ye yi shops ne containers wo kwan ni nyina ye dwi kwan no a ma obi wo ho a ni gate odi be wura ni fie kura na hangiwiem na nsu kroma na nka hwe fi se ye beye kwan
amam
ye can't say in 18 months ye be yes akwan no ne awie hwe
for next traffic bit me se be one na for kamba
me che say omo a ekọ eba no e be kan kire wo hawa omo fam omo a ekọ ba international community school no eho no
samo
na me che say o kan say ya because is kura ya timu no o kan wi a na almost sebio fa unse nhunu firi en so na anye saa hwede ekoso sokoban die asem ni fie no mo akofa asem aba hwekwan a ede ekosika kokko krom ekwan a ede ekosika kokko krom eni se wutira ankoye yi na ka ne patre menka se patre kotom ba ka ne patre a efiase wa anyema no ansi bone ho
bibia betimi esi
enti ye besre highway for anopei ma desre de no why na monhwe na monye bibi emfa moa won a etemantam ho ene won a ekoba na enye enye kra
ma say kwan no kwa
international community school animu ho no say ye bridge o say ye den na asi wo ho no ye be srem panimfo say omo man contractor ni sika omo nsra contractor no na se bibi kakra obetimi aye a womo a ede womo ka fa ho no wo ho be henhan womo no wonye ne sa ma womo Kofi nano na ye ka ntutuso dudu ho asem
no kre
oto
ofa meto
oto ntutuso dudu nti se onam ukura ntutuso dudu a wo de kwa asafo dan
be my dad if you are done
why na de jao why na de jao na o kwa sorry na se uhia amane no a good samaritan no ehia aye ni bia ontutuso dudu no wo de behwe se wo de besiesie asem no ana wo beka se eye Yesu dia nti wo de koma no afia mbajo wate men koma na se o the good samaritan no okọ ena okoto oha wo kwan ni ena ogina aye hwe se obeye awie ansa na wakọ timi bisa se ukura ontutuso dudu a wo de kọ asore na okoto obi ama na ebi so ana asem bi so a ehia se ye disika ya wo de ontutuso dudu no anka wate de kọ no wo de beye ana wo beka se we de Yesu dia nti me de koma no pajo ma mintie sofo Kojo bempa na afi mo mekira adwen ne yenko ye ne abusuafo nso eni hu nkomo afi yenko
you will die. Me my tithe if you are dying you will die. I won't give you. Or if I give you I will join you to die. But if I give my tithe maybe God will raise you up. So be careful. Those of you who have lifted so many things above God, unbelievers when they hear this thing they don't understand. It is God first. Matthew 6:33. What does he say? Seek ye what? Seek ye what? Seek first your wedding. Is that what he says? Seek ye first the kingdom. God will never allow you to let anything take his place, whether your wife or your husband or your children. I mean, he gave you the children. They cannot be important than him. God doesn't struggle to give. Let me show you how God gives children. That's all. He breed them and then they go. They go. That's why some people want to have children, they are not having. Those who don't have, they are having. Me, my tithe, if you are dying, you will die. I won't give you. Or if I give you, I will join you to die. But if I give my tithe, maybe God will raise you up. So be careful. Me, my tithe, if you are dying, you will die. I won't give you. Or if I give you, I will join you to die.
Yeah.
But if I give my
Chradwen na afi yenko na ahwefo nso nchradwen
asemo
enya asem kasi bia ono no ama na yehu
we de medie mu o
sa
Assemblies of God
medie mu Holy Hill Chapel
Reverend
Kojo Bempa
say Assemblies of God is here can Assemblies of God asem a na mampani wo mu a
mampani sorry
well tight said ye nyina ye nim na twere no aka no wo se wadwumadie mu emfa so e ba ye chemudu enti ye ya bosom ye adwuma yi bosom so a wo salary a e ba ye no chemudu na yi baako e fa bra nyame fie I believe say asem bia no ekwan ebeda ho a wo betumi afa ahye aso saa asem no ano a emfa wo haw emma ana se ba bi ho nkyere no enti se kwasi adadru na mayi me tight ahye me tight book mu na me de kwa sorry na me kwoto semfonso asia esan se eye me bosom yakatua na mayi baako ede ekọ nyame fie ni nti enkono no ewo ho enti enkono no a ewo ho no metimi ayi enkono no mu bi na me de aso wo haw no a minua bi ahia no makoto so no eso enye necessarily say esese tight na me de kɔ no ena me de eye saa adwuma no efi se tight no ewo adwuma ekɔ akɔye enti enkono no mekom na wakɔ akɔyi bi de akɔ akɔsɔ saa wo haw na no but situation whereby ya enkono no eni hɔ na ba akono pɛ ena ekura me no tight binyin ni se bosome so na etwamu na wonkotua wo tight ya penalty will ebro so se wontumi entua enhyem enti adru critical moment ba akono a na ekura me enkono ni bi ena me ho ba bia metimi aka se okay metumi atua tight ni next week enti enne de ekura me no memfa enso saa wo ha no ano ema me nua no said ye be ya me Kristo su eye no ebetimi adimu because I believe say esan say wonim wo tight say wo yinti no wo ba fie na nkro no aka no wo be yimu ba akọ biemu saa de hye book no mu amenya sure say eno no ye bone anasem fonso bia e wo ho enti situation whereby ya fufuro bia ni ho na ye tight ne nko ana me de tight ne be so wo haw na no na da fufuro
tinanche say under no circumstance na wo be ka say wa ho hia ana bibi nti bosome aso na when you tight amfa anko
no setie bia meyi setie bia
ma mintie we na afi menko ahwefo nso
asemi ne kano aye bibi e wo ho de tine na sofo Kojo bempe ka say see God first no ofa no kre Yakopon de ono na wo say wo ye bibi ama no first bet ofa ono akasa sanso atro e wo tro konkrun say ye do Yakopon se ne ye do ye ho ezo be so do Yakopon a Yakopon ntimi ndo no nipa na wo so do no ezo be do nipa mra nipa na kwa ho yehiem e na wo say wo kire wo do e de masa nipa kro no de se me kra me tight na se me kwa asore na se me na masore kwa so na makohu se obi amane bi ato no a ohie sika wo mo ho ye tight sika na wo se me de hwe na wo se me de hwe no ofa
ba Kaakyire say wo de hwe ni wi a esese de aka no a eye nkro no ukoyi tight film e de ba
yes ofa na me ka say sika na ekura wo no wo se wo ye wa adwin se wo kwa asore tight sika na ekura nya sure so say sika na nyina hye ho na ade ko it is a tight sika na ekura wo de a fire say adwumedie no se wo pon asore na se wo kofi a wasa akwa sika na eda ho no sika na awachemu na eda ho no wasa afa baako e de efirim se
dina se de mo kan ye se 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 de sofo Kojo bempa e kan tight de ye mfa yensanka
ofa
ye mfa yensanka de se o ya anse se o de koma so
because me ntimi nhwe ma se bi ofa nipa kro no so no ho ncha na se omu it is even krasa yan kro no krampa na menya mfa ntua ofa ochine bi o se mde se sika no ko because abaye ade a e wo so do koma Yakopon eti sika na de obetimi de abo nipa kro no de
june ne ya adwen se ene ubenya awu
dabi me de mintimi kema nipa ni mu
de all kan no ana o kan de all kan se ontimi emfa ne tight
ade se
enye bibi fufu bia
etimi ntua kra e woni
se na sam na o kan no sa na esiewu
na sam sa na o kan de all kan se ntutuso dudu ne de under no circumstance
yes
and I be sacrificing to so do for bibi fufu bia
ene no kre eno de ofa
what I say enti opa ma menya ne simple ma o wa chiche skanim enkono no de no se ode nkono ne ye no ode ni nyina ye awie what I say nti aka ne ntutu so dudu pe
ne nko na ode ko
what I say ode se bia ode ye e bia so wa ye awie nti fa ne se so otua ne masuku fees wa kotua ese se otua light watua ese se oyi de ode be kwa adwuma wayi de ese so ye waye de aka ye ne ntutu so dudu eno na ekoba se bibia asia ode be ya na sam ne se dabi
onfanye
ode koma Kristo ode ma Kristo a obetimi anya nhira afiri anum kyɛn sɛ ɔde bɛboa wo
ɔfa ɛno no deɛ sɛ me so mehu sɛ nipa korɔ no nso so ɛda wɔ ebi a ɔwu ne deɛ mintimi
ɛwɔ so ɔde kɔma kristo a kristo bɛtumi agyew
agye sɛ nipa korɔ no ɔfa no deɛ gye sɛ meti ase kakra ɔfa me deɛ sɛ me de sika na bibie
abusiafo anɔpɛ mo hwɛ yɛ mo nso mo wɔ ho kwan sɛ mo kyerɛ adwen nti wobɛtumi afrɛ on 020 Gobi 754 no 633-4646 020-633-4646 and 020-633-4747 o tight ubetimi dia bibi fufuro bia apart from say we dey come asafo ana anopay assemblies Reverend Kojo Bempa
Holy Hill Chapel
Holy Hill Chapel na se bi etiawa o se ka o tight nko a asafo ne dia o de ahwe enye
say na wo ma ayi biblical examples we bring na o dey back in asem
say o back ade etia ne se
ofana ne ya no
say the etia ne say ye theater
the all kind on ne ya no
da bi me ne nya adwen
am your family me ne nya adwen say akra
me ne nya adwen
because me hu ne say semtua next month no so me ntua next month betimi de twa
oni enema mienu a wa twiro mu a me de ye adwuma Osise wanya ama unua no.
Wanya ama me.
Wanya ama me awurade.
Yes.
Ba ko eka ho ne se do yonko se wo. Afia mienu na wotwiro mu a me de bo me bra.
Yeah. Do yonko se wo.
Do yonko se wo.
Ofo aka
se. And se wanya ama unua no.
Wanya ama me.
Wanya ama me. Francesca.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Because so, I saw one person with your magnet a cry.
But you eat you.
Aha, many in your bar, no yard. If we say, as it is so do dear. No question, person say, I tell you, I'm to so do. But dear me, I be my no bar, Nathan. She can't I know on a white dear, oh dear. So there you be beer to so do bosom and so be a ma. Obetimi if so dynamica, so the show young qua on your bonnet. And unquan could turn article to and so do. Incidents BSC. Bible so on mamu is dress now or G. And our diama. But I saw who so dynamica. And to the next month, you know, I can be also said the old me yard or your mouth, young Kunny, so you are your mouth used to. Because Christo na ye a hwesofo ni ade nyinanti obi ne wo charge ye wo se fa 9 ma ne 1 ade nti na ese wo san afun ne fa enti de me ne mi ni aba afia ya adin wo de ye wo papa 9 ye wo de wo ho se 9 na san next month on yakopon ma wo foforo tua ne de ode ne ka no ma no enti mi ma adin no
ye da se anopei Yanko asimfu so ene ne chairman ni nkomo chairman ye mo ache Hello chairman
Yeah, Papa.
Yentie wa no pay
Papa, we dey madawruma entertain ensema ya moka no. Ye ni jimu pa me ka se free asimfu so. Ye bra me chema wutumi. Ye ba kire se, o se na stofo na kasa no. O hwe se de na wo kasa no a. Akoye se sika no se ama me duru. Tanto to so dudu ama me duru a. Na kire se ase wo de Nyankopon kura no wapo ane sa. Enso so no ebra nka me di sika no ekokotua sa ataiti no. Ena me kokko hu se me ndia bi. Ekoma di no ana wo twa akekura mo wu. Estafata se sika na kuta me no. Me di to bi a make bi ma no na no wuti mi to no. Na me se me di kwa ma so fo no se na nyame no se yesu no ne yesu no sa de ha anye se nta papa bi enu wa de be ye. Enti e ba sere Enti so dudu no se wa na wuyi na wakoto so obi mo ahia no a wo se chenchira atia media mempa moa Asofo bi sie no. Me ka kira wo na sori mu a ewu na obewu. Omo ni mu obi ade boa obi. Be do ase.
Yeah, that's anopay viewpoint. Me that's there. Eti yanko Mr. Marfo where? Mr. Marfo.
Papa.
Mami ntie wa anopay.
Eshira wonso. Netamasi program amoye no. The Bible ndi atro. The Bible aka no aka.
Hello. Oh, Mr. Marfo line na drop. Name Sambra why? Na ye ni nkomo. Afia. Ntina che say entutu so dudu ndie. Ye vayenza nkana.
No. At all.
Ofa NDA so uyi.
Anopay obed the frame free he.
Akanti atmagu.
Ye ntie obed.
Yo. Anopay me chiam. The pastor nyampe. Oko kanjo Proverbs chapter 4. Verse number 20. What's that here to do? And do so to do. So we are cut and what? My Bible look at what they are. What if I do come away after you soon so to the baby will be and when it's kind of this kind of could go what the wood dear you need for what you to so and yes for the same for the player could inform what to do your for can afford can you move baby wow no apadi awo kan ko abro me am obi awo tie before
Yenso dase anope na ne line mu etwitwi kakra yenko esre so comfort. Hello comfort. Hello comfort.
Hello Chief, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello Chief, good morning. Hello Chief, good morning. Hello Chief, good morning. Hello Chief,
all right. Onti yenka utie ono ane hunti ohaw kakra ewo ne die nim. Onso wakwanya se ofre na ochira adwen on 020-633-4646 or 4747. Afia ntina je se o tight de umfa onsanka.
Oh Debbie say bosome no so twam na mentumi amfa nkokra the next month no me de twam.
Yes, we kwa kutua double. Hey.
Oh me de me tua.
Me nko takra de na mintie Kwame usu. Kwame. Hello Kwame. Mejuso.
Na mo to.
Die nyame de ya bedu ye dana se. Mejidi se wo ho ye.
Nyame abedu so ye ni o.
Ye ntie.
Ofa na o ke futu mo. Don't tell me. O di o play 3,000. Odi na dana odi play na be di play na oba ya mi. E de no ko hospital. E di ya e aso. Ene o play ni na ye keke ko pete. So why not so bad again? If so bad, like never or by the way. Because education is said can compare. And what is here now the one meaning how the next month always so that you have changed couple am I it's a over the since I remember and sana yes I don't know the Bible cat one and one I don't know.
Medase anopay. Afia yam fancy me sure say nkofo wo mo fie wo medi ho nkomo. But you carry it over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Odobo no.
And there's some di nyameka o.
Ah, for say when tria man to we understand.
And so di nyameka.
For say
because this year won tria bi.
Ah, ofa. This year me tria and na me.
Kofi. This year how the car.
Ofa tria.
The Uber carry no on.
Ofa, that's the sorry.
Last year this year
They said they all canning to say you rafi we won't tria ni gidi sa. And I make can say say Uber tria mo
me 2 months empa me de ho.
Because of
say this month meant me antia. Next month me who say next month the end this month the nyina me de beko.
And no wouldn't see who can ho na because churoni baby.
And see who de me fa bi nka ho.
Hey,
me tia
na kasi we tria di nsi ho kan.
Sa ofema.
Nsi ho bi wom.
Hey.
I know they mean fancy won't count.
Of any minimum.
Sa
Minim da.
Your pon maybe a chiro.
Is it? Over o man pa ho 2-3 months o kano ebe kese. O se wa hwe o pay a wo je a.
Because the amoke kan die.
O man pa ho miensa de a ebe kese.
O na se bra Kojo asa de won ye nya adwene.
Da bi se mi tie mu.
So we are sorry penny. Da bi won tra wadwene. So wo so de no to fa ho a wo ye ne sen se etwam de etwam ana.
Alo fa wo de entom fa ho da.
Entom fa ho. But man tua de ana man tua no ano.
Na records no mu no. Ya bo atra o. E bia April.
BBC ntimi de akoye bibi foforo.
Offer. Ba se o de koye no.
Me say
sa month no.
O say wanya ma unua no. Wanya ma me awurade. E na o se do yonko se o ho. Enti
Sawan ka se fa ntutu so dudu no fa ma o yonko.
Na ntutu so dudu no.
So de akoye offer the following month they was in Kaakyire.
Be ko fa no way.
So we see
new 10 na abanem.
Dabi
enti no o chemu 10 we 2.
No ma yi say
2 na firim.
No ma yi 2. Na de na 9 no enso.
Yo fa na say dudu no.
Dabi ntutu so dudu no. Eba meyi na matua. Se bibi sinti na mantimi ankotua.
O de ka
ankomo no asi.
And the other cat.
Dabi nti na me say wo be den nti wo be den akonyame anim. Because wo be bosomi miensa ni wuntua. It is abosomi miensa no. Wo be tie afri bosomi akatua ba akum. Wo be na abo ba.
Ebe ya carry power sa na wutua.
Ye pon free ha me bie tworo no. Ba bia wa bo nyame ho bosia no ne kwan ye sese wo fa so tua no. Na wa kire me se nkomo a wudi. Feasible ana.
Of any day when tria dia the following man was say utua shem.
Enu ti na enyi nwu ho bebre no.
Yeah, enyi nwu no.
Ojiji
and offer and also no. Ye fa so koye alala bi won chen na nso nyi sika na no nkan salary ho e so otinya me de to. Oh, say beti
ya Bible mu asem ne ye kana no pe aka beka say fa film so.
Oh, fa no correct. Say beti he.
Ba ka ne ma wa wonye. No ba be ka kire ahwefo so de.
Overti, say beti mo so be so a meji. Be saw ni 1212 ya me. Eno no ya say week bi ya senka ene Thursday by 10:25. You sorry I mete kwekwen. Enti no te ya na say what?
Nyame de
e kire be ba beto aso da nsema okeka no omo ayehwe o no ni nsema ade a we
eti omo train week ni
o de mate me da me ho abanam de agudie ho nsem no abrem fache television so na we Daybreak jumedi Sports is here. Fache Sports. This is sports. Virus, good morning.
Good morning, over.
That's it.
How far you doing?
Minim said they now pen on Unyano for Arsenal. And Raman, Tiemu ye if you say, not me will be deep park a cracker home.
Okay.
Said the final and accord. Sa now penana.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
I mean, say they are never call.
Now, said the according. Now, tire predictions. A baby is saying.
Game winner, Quacobono. Arsenal will win their first Champions League.
I see. That's a good one to hear. Mate, me das.
First Champions League.
And ope fire kwa be na wakasa.
Dabi so the squad ababonti, but squad ni nim so na ne nsa e sha ase a na say no no.
Enu na me bisa Maestro says at least we.
Go squad ni.
We are sure say authentic.
Because authentic about because GF for na kasa post you on social media handles.
Sir,
I me e buy me compare otuado de ni bi. Otuado de ne buy na as an din shase kakra ne ade. But we ni o diminim de o ye call up no.
So it's an official call up.
Yes, Black Stars call up a debo against.
No, they can't be serious.
That be
no, they can't be serious.
Only serious baba.
What they are to
no we serious.
They can't be serious.
I don't know.
Say never call World Cup ni bi.
That be so we the sports minister can da. Seven go match no we be anchor World Cup.
Oh.
It's a Wakanda.
Oh, can first now come more talking about.
That's no point. Now we title unko money ade na say eno ama wa hiti na say.
Oh, the title the same achire ma dream wo. Bible mun say mienu. E na esombo ma me pa. O se wa anya ma onua no wa anya ma me awurade. E na o se do yo.
Amanfo nya ma onua no.
Na o se do yo nko se wo ho. Say mienu no.
Ebi ni ho.
Title so there I am a believer of title.
Okay.
The many woman ya adwen say BBC na me de me title no koya ade a say next month no mente 2 out of 10 enko no de.
Oh, okay.
Eno de me nye bi da.
Ne bi say ye movie no.
And de me nye sure say metimi ya.
Eka ye movie na eka ye de no.
Eno what ya tight.
Onko sorry. Onye Kristo ni ana onko sorry.
Asem na no fa buja.
Na say Kristo ni de ukonya me fie.
Say ebia na enema bi esisi.
Asori fie.
Ebia enema bi esisi da ma na nkwa sorry.
Asori fie na ukwote nyame asem. Ne watete na bonte na ho na enchiremu emu dowo. Enti wongo asori fie a
onko kra
ndi asori fi onko na nkwaje wo na mpete mi hu yi
ane
okay
anope ye ni enkomo eji se
metwaso amenya asem today of am menko why metwaso amenya asem because asori fi na nzin no abusia ya de agudie mu nsam ba be so mo se de debiada ye ba nye de ba be twim wa bra daybreak dwumadie no twaso na meginam na afi ye de ya fisem ne ama no ne nsem ne na no enso atimi de ba be to anim na nyoma no enso atimi aginagina ye enso atimi da me din no de Benjamin Jamfia Kwioko betima friend Ricardo Varas na me na meginam na afi me de nsem no enso aba be so mo yendin common from free Ghana ye Premier League games ahodo a eno enso atimi to dwa enra enso e okrom ha yenim se games ahodo na enso etimi to dwa sei na eye results no enso esifa koye ya timo e friend brekum Chelsea ehwemienu ma mediama enso etimi etie baako goal star hwemienu ma FC Samatex 1996 enso etimi anase omo enso entimi antibi hasofo tifie wanhye bi ama Kaakyire United enso entimi anchibi Federal All Blacks etifie mako enum ma 11 wonders enso etimete kanemu mienu Young Apostle hwemiensa ma Vision enso etimi hwe baako na afa Bechem United hwe baako ma Dreams FC enso etimi hwemienu sanso na Baseke Holy Stars hwemienu ma Dreamer Football Club enso entimi antibi na afa Asante Kotoko ne owo game ne de ye na yenim se 3.3 goals eno enso etimi enam se owo United enso etimi Ejai Ghana Premier League ni bo sanso na Heart of Lions and show me my Nations FC enso etimi hwe baako a eno ene games ahodo a eno enso etimi to janaba bia na attention wo pa na ewo breakum Golden City Park ho na Chelsea hwemienu ma team wa your friend mediama enso etimi team baako nti de wo hwe no highlight eno enso etimi to jane na no pai ya de bi somo enso ewo dwumade ne so na game no enso etimi ba na we ye no empanifo enso ajebre edin komo enso e wo game no yeni ka no yeni komo from free the home team ono eye brekum Chelsea mo head coach efe ne Samuel Boadu ono e de din kunim a game ne ba na we no na wa hye mienu ama media ma enso atimi ate ba ko na after the game no say and Samuel Boadu e de to yanim.
Become supporters around the globe. Then it was a very difficult game since, as you said, the Mediama was in the good shape. They are the league leaders, and we are struggling at the back there. So we decided not to lose this match at all costs. We have to win this match so that we can lift ourselves up. Yeah, we approach it at match after match. I know that with the next game, with the dreams, it won't be easy as well then. And we hope that with our boys, we have to correct one or two things so that when it comes to the Sunday, we need to win that match massively. Sorry.
I know, and someone coach Samuel Boadu and so to me too. John or Church say no, say game no, so with me ding kunim because your team from the Mediama performance. I know more than a D or more peli gaje no monso or more struggle or 2-1 so more bibia. No more answer to me, 3 points. And Yamipo Sunday on the dream service, you know, on Machana 3 points, you know, on my team Yajana for my winning massively. I don't know someone Boadu at the 2 Vietnam pay me the seminal and so at a mount. Now give the brand away, you know, a Brantia, Jeffrano, a year, Kofi Osborne, and a J most valuable player. And so I was giving him after the game and also a Jebre and he didn't come out.
And you have one man of the match in today's game. What do you think accounted for your performance? Look, okay, what do you think affected your performance for you to perform this well?
Oh, meda nyamia semdia sdawe malala sabubaka me papa managers will be supporting me mame bobo no. Me can say both teams were participating hardly, but we thank God I won man of the match. A player gave me pass to even to do whatever I did for you to saw me. So I would say it's by God.
Now,
and the game we determined because you share league in a position I done. And yet, Anthony determined say by all means, the because rubber from the
I know, and someone Kofi Osborne and so to me too. John and our church, you say, well, do we be and I'm say performance or done a D in Nano, a year, the players I would pass born mano in the man to be boss, I born a man penny for who you know, as most valuable player in our church, a match, you know, no matter determines a can be so, Nelson couldn't be call at a match Chelsea or the moon seminal at the 2 Janano pay me boy, and so to me the amount. Coach Efan Ibrahim Tanko, a coach, and so at my teamwa, Jeffrey Media Man after the game, no, or also Jebre and Yedin. Can answer my cause our voice, and so the uncle, Nayan the way a year breakum mine, and so it be celebrity a Chelsea fans are no more a year breakum Golden City Park, Yanko, near the way almost celebrity win. And only Sunday, no man enters the choir, Brekum Golden City Park, and I think Solokuno, and so to me a pie says Solokuno pie say, you will be out. Now say you are going with the flow. None of man, course I know, and a sudden someone enters the choir, and Coach Ibrahim Tanko after the game, and also a Jebre and Yedin. Come and say, and I can't examine.
No, I think we made a lot of unusual mistakes, and in looking at the nature of the pitch, definitely the pitch did not help us. But nevertheless, I think I'll congratulate them. I mean, for winning.
Boys,
no, I said it always. It's going to be a pressure till the last day. So let's concentrate on the next game. We just only lost this game. I think last 5 minutes we just lost only this one. So we don't have to panic. We have to go and look at the video and then correct our mistake to face the next game.
And only someone coach Ibrahim Tanko the two just say any council my pressure be a form any council or more answer how who be any the idea so call videos no the unusual mistake or no di hu kono or mention for my correction no money now and so timi akoya no and then someone coach Ibrahim Tanko and so timi the two jam them seminal at the esom yem two fanfare and nchirem e wo Accra na afie ni komo e wo game wa Accra House of Folk and Kaakyire United and so timi boy na no other team e friend House of Folk benya perfect performance and so against nation services so now I'm going to tire you know why now after the game coach Efan Masoud did Dramani and he didn't come and say you know didn't come on
The approach was really to be more expansive because we really scouted on the opponent and we knew exactly that they will come and then wait and play on the turnovers in terms of their offensive transition, which they are really very dangerous at. And I think almost all the Ghanaian teams, they try to go in terms of transitions, and so we're much aware of that, and so we had planned to take care of that aspect. We were really very positive that we will have more of the ball and then we could dominate.
And someone Maso did Dramani and so it be 2 January church with us at 10 of us near the Adini Nano or Timun Como and so it when House of Folk fans when so many Dino they were space, and it was or Kamako say Oya Liam Rosinio and so our Chelsea maybe at Chomti, and it's a House of Folk fans we near or Waso, one we near. On the commanding and sweat to media, and I said, and 7 and 2 coy, nay, minimum 7 at air 2 on him. Now do I need to in a say hall and a basket, only stars at team from the General Football Club, and I know more, the economy no more, and so anti-me. After the game, coach of any Chioba arrested her, Edin Como, Edifa, Dientia, or and sweet within you.
About the referees give direct red card from one player. He's coming yesterday 14 hours, some players little tired, and play 10 against 11, 90 minutes is difficult. The player will try the best inside in the pitch, but you see the last 4-5 minutes coming again.
Utie choba arrest card no church with me red card be near the against to me PM wa no chemu say na easy inform my players no try my best na so me say ya na anya ya ode mu nsam no enso ade tu enu ade mu nsam no ade ma wona enso e wo dwumade ne so na coach I find Rashid Mohammed enso di ne dwuma ade ma team we find Baseke Holy Stars after the game ono so ene ye twetwe nkomo.
A home ground that no team can survive. So looking at how we performed today, even though we didn't have our maximum best in the second half like we usually do, so it's a massive win for us because this will boost our confidence going into our next game against Apia.
And someone coach of Rashid Mohammed and so 2 just a win when you are there Jinaye party momo about bomb for more common next games at Timia Bomb Nano and so at Timi Akoyi after 31 games in an ongoing Ghana Premier League, say and a table and so city minimum 7 and so at the so sharp media Madikai a 56 points when your goal starts or Tosum and so with 54 so and a house of folk Tosum and with 50 points now for Samates and so toss 9 with 47 points. And no a dream self with 46 now for Santo Kotoko. After no 3 points naba about also seat with 46 points. Adriana as toss on Sona on 46 points on 2 first 6 now. Sabe Pepe in the city or more pre-relegation now from a 12 position one and as from 11 position Ubenya team were friend I swear All Blacks were 41, Nation Service were 41, Bekum Church were 41, Heart of Lions were 39, Young Apostles 39, Vision 38. Why 11 wonders there? So mono or Master on Yaha and you bet me I can decide and a Ghana Premier League a table and so city over the weekend games I would and so bet me about so more person Beji League share so bet me a more person prevent to a more relegation and so a bomb more than yes Bibiano and so bet me a and so to me a former player Edama Asante Kotoko Penia your friend Awa Mohammed who didn't come out and therefore emprem Dientia no are clubless.
1.5 seasons I got to see me in ball we free in by boy. Yes, because I say India no cruise and football no so bon. A bintin na juma. Oh nyamia dum me see su party. I started to me go outside. So and there I make say offers in the but who say do baby your offer no offer and they do baby so a players your player do I want to baby go to here baby they are good you
and no any Awa Mohammed former Asante Kotoko dependable defender no church mu say o free India buy na me say ball no onyam obiem na utie ni nkomo ni din na tawaso din a utimi say officer yes e ba no em say wo form to onye na den so obetimi akọ na we na amanfo say na Kotoko ngofa na na agya wo megina akiro samba ekoyi na nka oba begina akiro na senko keka kanoma enso atimi dia bom ni ade a na bibia no enso atimi akoyi eya black satellite kwa no enso atimi mama mimfa no nsi wo na menye ne tente we U17 aye African Cup of Nations wo ho Morocco 2026 na wo hwemu a na je se Solomon Kese Michael Ama sanso na John Anan omo ene goalkeepers no eye Mujahid Osman sanso na Kingsley Fosu ubenya Isa Rafiu ubenya Isau Achu eye Koti ena fe Nicholas Esuman Jacob Eche Kotinese wemu no ene santafo na ya na omo enso etimi gina mu no atuni echi na santafo pepepe sounds na Gabriel eye denyane omo enso egina mu na afi onya midfielders na Isaac Bafo Gestin Apia Michael Awuli eye Michael Nyantachi Eric Adujamfi Mark Kagawa Mensa omo ene midfielders omo enso ekwa gina forward no eye Mark Abuaje Latif Abdul Wanzaglu na eye Joseph eye Nabi Gavi Robinho yawo saa dinwe me koka menya ase yebeka atem se na me nwoye e na denden ediwe pa mo se okay Clement Ajay and afi David Ofori Gavi Robinho yawo ya yo yate enti no any black satellite enso squad o mudi kwa ko ginam e Morocco 2026 I think say coach Prosper Netuogum and a head coach Adama a team win to mo e ko Morocco na se o makwa ko ginam na bibia no enso atimi akoye no na ne nsam kakra fi oba me e to anim tentem so ma me kwa mo no na me nim ko won tentem na afei ye mfa mfa na bibia no enso entimi ko na ye nim sam se no game kasepa e ko so e wo Allianz Arena ho e na team a Jeffrey no Bayern Munich tifie share baako e ma Paris Saint-Germain enso etimi ko e ko share baako game ni ba na we ye no na so hwese no man enso si ko na na se team a Jeffrey no Paris Saint-Germain enso etimi a qualify with 6-5 on aggregator ono enso ewram e wo Budapest na afei one Arsenal boboko no enso etimi akwa kosi ani na no mani na no enso etimi akoye na game ni ba na we ye no pani koshe France Parc de Prince ho o he de we ya supporters na so suja and the we anoma enso si ko ya ma me ma feel ne kakra me ba ma to aso enso etimi dia ma Parc de Prince now he said you ma enso to dwai ja o ma so ne ade na se o mo fans no ene eye police for no enso de abomu na se pani be hwe enya agudi ekura no ene eja hodo o ma so se ye dum ja no ahwama ne mani na no enso atimi akoe na se o mo ni age e wo eye France supporters no eje o mani eye ne o ma ye no na de oni kirem enso wo Germany Allianz Arena ho a na se Bayern Munich for no e di are ho na Paris Saint-Germain for na ni age o mo call dressing room ekodi 20 minutes esan ba any fans no enso de be bomu enso e ho na we no e dressing room abra na say Paris Saint-Germain players no e tonyom sa na say na feeling no enso sitie no any study and some enso sifa call ya minimum seminar enso any mount we 20 minutes omkodi here e wo dressing room do be shower do be didi de so frɛ wifi o frɛ busu still me no omo say support us na so park na so de na so mba bonten no be hwe na say na feeling so steer after 20 minutes omo say mba park na no any study and sound no enso sifa ko ya minimum 7 no enso ere somewhere enso e wo dwumade ne so na omani age no we so ya bra no mo ko dressing room no na atumi sa ni je enso atimi aba players no mo jo omani sa untimi blame omo enso abo final to aso mienu omo he so metimi age ne so omani omo president na afei bibia no enso ke kabo mu a minimum 7 no enso e de eto na omani age omo je omani no na chese uram enso wo the opposite side that is Bayern Munich no arewa ba na actually we are no ni omo fans no na afei Bayern Munich players ni bon someone do arewo enso atimi aba na say na no nso esitie no any said the some si koya minimum semino ere so na no pai enso e wadwumade ne so na gwen ba ya so anigye ba ewie ye no say coaches no eje bre na afomo enso atimi di nkomo na coach a ye fa na Vincent Company no and the team ye fa na Bayern Munich bobo kunanim na after the game say na Vincent Company editor yanim
is the pressing and you know the forwards attacking space and I don't think that part of the game plan for them they were able to execute because I thought we did quite well in possession, and then I think we arrived in a lot of situations where we would.
I know, and someone Vincent Company and so to two do church almost dominate TV near the name say baby makum you be no management can mumu ma or and so to me didn't or management ram or Buddha person kwanka go see a kind of final name no penny and friend Louis and Ricky and so didn't come after the game na say no so then come on at the toy name.
After the group stage, do you remember? What did I say? That I don't see any team being better than we are. There were a lot of critics. Everybody said that PSG maybe wasn't that great.
I know, and someone Louis and Ricky had two that no catcher and some 20s. Okay, so maybe a chummy catcher was a team be no better. At a time, Paris and after say a ball, a year group phase new year, Namu did in common and yan ya quackable fan and abino nano and sweet me koyamacho a year, Nas in your picture and sweet me the Mawa, Paris and German, a year group nim and as a group face in him so more ball. Any or more qualified with general knockout in what you bono. Last time I think almost also 11th. And this time we more final almost also 15th. Group phase near and yard or money about no more rum or knockout stage, no much war, no what media at 11 no money nano, and so at me Quintiano, and that TV is what when so share. Mrena or more and so etimi edge say any sequoia prefer almost also 15th and a year or more and so cover final or more also 11th net sampa group stage in the or more fan yashi or more boni biara sa and do say young for business linear the business aspect of the time and the so my jinam no match team to know no the match from level say so pania your friend Louis and Ricky room and I want a third final fe ono so abra ababe room and so one panimphobia or more and so team more than okay Carlo Ancelotti mo we Zidane mo and a Alex Ferguson mo or more and so team ko ball UEFA Champions League multiple times and so team final pania your friend Louis and Ricky and so team most UCL finals or managers no Carlo Ancelotti 6 Pep Guardiola 4 Sir Alex Ferguson 4 and after Louis and Ricky 3 and after opania friend Zinedine Zidane and so a team 3-0 panino and so team baba record a minimum seminal and so at the 2 and him na say no am say am Shaba at my team friend Arsenal fan because I was Paris Saint-Germain in recent times games are on one English Premier League side and so atimiaba am say a share pa and omo a promoter 16 matches and omo enso atimiaba omo winning mako 11 omo draw baako and after omo lose mako 9 omo na Arsenal na mebo nyame pa na wo hwe goals omo atimiasa 29 goals and Oma conceded 19 and so against English opponent say no I am share kakra and so my brother Arsenal fan them say hey na we there you betimi aye any ade minimum 7 and so at the 2 anim no pania je fan Christian dressing no wura mo ye panim pa and my team fan Bayern Munich because me kan kire UEFA for say ade omo ye no se be ota frache nem say o tiasia enye yie because opania onu be gina ball nim enso ma game enso timi course wa obegina mu as referee friend Joao Penheiro no obra yi 15 games pen wa officiating Champions League denti and enso timi fa no say game kese sei omra no megina mu na enso wontimi officiate wo so odidi say emese nyoma antimi antwa yie nyoma antimi ankoye performance no ru na dan no eyade na enso ani na o hwe handballs ahodo a opanin enso timi wevi say mumfiri manimu ko enya ade ameje na ese ade a emu enso timi ye din utimi so right friend Vincent Company no wa ban nsam no complaini Joshua Kimmich no akọ no complaini Bayern Munich fon gidi ese say coach no na ne modern enso etimi ofo mu gidi ese opani a je friend no ye Joao Penheiro no the money yade na eno enso timi da from wey wa bra ye ball game ni wie no and a branch friend Joshua Kimmich confronting referee now ono enso timi man yellow card ho a meremu sam no enso ade eto ni mene enso e wo dwumade ne so na branch friend Kylian Mbappe de em say no abrante ro da wontimi na because hwe se no man enso esi kwa o free team e friend Paris Saint-Germain mu no sisi ani gye nko a na atimi aba e o Paris Saint-Germain ho a me mu nsem no enso e eto ani wo free wo no na sisi no o magye Champions League ne baako e na o mo san kwa ko ginam enso e o final na wo hwe wo no abrante friend Kylian Mbappe Lutin Samina na ese quarter finals no na odi Real Madrid enso free mu on the two occasions a wono mo enso atimi asi akene no na nasa Khalifa yepani pa e de matimo a je frère no eye Paris Saint-Germain say in the next 3, 4, 5 years we will see a lot of Ballon d'Or winners Paris Saint-Germain bobo koni.
Champions League right now, you look, you know, the best team in European football. But what was that journey like in putting this team together? A lot of young players.
It's about the future, plan something for the future, to bring the best talents together, to put them together, to work together, you know, with the coach, because of course we have fantastic, I think we could have players winning Ballon d'Or next 3, 4, 5 years with the
and someone nasa Khalifa and 2022 just say in the next 3, 4, 5 years Ballon d'Or winners bebre na betimi akoso enso e o Paris Saint-Germain bobo kunu ma menemu nsem no enso e de eto ni makwen was so after the game odi nkomo abrante say Brazil ni a wabo Champions League game kesepa no ono enso atimi ababa overtake opani a your friend Roberto Carlos I say e 21 to 20 and abrante enso atimi after the game ono so edi nkomo e de kire.
Yeah, I think it was an amazing game today, but the both team we knew that it will be difficult. You have to attack and you have to defend, and I think both team played a very good game, but it was our game more than them. That's why we are on the final.
And only someone a branch of friend Makinos and so it two Germany Seven and so at now Ramo Mexico and some Mexico on the normal Kakoba game no. Omu coach a friend heavy agua after players. I mean say teams na players in see accounts omu nyama players ne man was say player kura wa mano. I mean say World Cup no tin ton time enya de a won so odo be banti say pressure ne ntokwa e wo Mexico no e ya de enough for. Medino e the Benjamin Jamfie Kyokun obetimi from Ricardo Vaz. Me ne me de agudie mu nsem no enso etimi bra o. Ably supported by Benas, Chief Executive Producer, Abu Diaby, Head of Sports, Luther King, Habib the special one, Julio Caesar, and you will be supporting about Jumaden and Sweet Me about so MCR, more Bajuma, and Jumaden and Sweet Me about Winky Jr. and the other guys no homo Bajuma and so more. You must say, Shabby Yamipo, we are now the extensive ones, and Sweet Me at their bro. Stay blessed.
again for the opportunity this morning. And pay ye koso ayi di nkomoda meka. Me se de mu hunu mfonyi ni mu ne de mote no radio no so no eno ye kakra ye de abrem. De di hu nkomo wa abontin na mu ode chen. De brem no nso saa na ye beye no. And pay se de ensa ka de ubon krata no ye de brem na mo nso mo nya kwanya na mo achra adwen. Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics and Afia Millennium Constructions at Daroma and Anopeye de Ofin April. Nina mu betimi achra adwen. WhatsApp, voice note, text message 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. We are active on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, yes, on the X platform. My ensanka wa drenche no na yemfamre wa no pay. We begin with the daily graphic this morning. Gomua Central will be West Africa's trade hub within 10 years, and that's the Member of Parliament Kwame Asare Obing. The medical neglect, 7 to face disciplinary action over Charles Emise's death. The big story on the front page of the daily graphic says Ghana 2 others pilot after digital trade. Vice President says new corridor to eliminate delays, high cost of intra-Africa transactions. The daily graphic.
Daily graphic the bokrata no ne di frase anopay na wo hwe animu a wabo amane kakraka ya wode yemampani abedi akire. Professor Jane na opoko agimani mfoni ato hom. Ni nyina ye Africa Free Trade Continental Area. One mon komo ya wo madi no dada da sanka wo pese wo moboa ema ebibremu amanmu adwadie ekoso wano na enkrata asem bebrebe ene ade no nyina efiri ho enu nti se bia obi ede niema efiri Ghana ekwa Nigeria man no emu a wonhia customs fo enkrata asem ene wono emra bebre na atimi aboa amadwadie mu apeja na yemampani abedi akire se say one more eden shefo fro eba woni amamienu ato kese eye Rwanda ene Zambia enti omodo omo ba be frase edem ebibrem aman entam adwadie no enhyehya ahase aya adwuma na eba ne se one mo eye no onyaso mfaso a afei na wokọ akọbọ mpanimfo yie se obetumi ede Africa Free Continental Trade Area no aya adwuma ntentem wa bra won mo nhia wo ha ne akwansidie bia enti Ghana Rwanda ne Zambia ebehye sa dwumadie no asem ehwo amane eda daily graphic mo na wosan ehwe soro ho a wode Kwame Asare Obeng aka Kwame A+ Gomua Central Mrashe bedwani mfoni aba ena wose ewo emfiedu entem no se wo pe baabi a ebibrem adwadie mu apagya pa na wo kase me kodwa ewo Africa yebeka se Gomua Central ntiniema oguso eye ho adwuma se daachi obedru ho eno no ena owura Charles Emisa ya enam Nobel syndrome so wo frimu ewo ayasabia no enra committee ya wo pa wonum se wo monkoye Nobel syndrome no ho nhwehwemu niema esisi ye niema engineer Charles Emisa efrimu no wonum de wo mama ne ekoto empanimfo enim na Professor Bedu Akosa ena eye dwamtenani emasa committee no one more call yan was say one mususu se apomdi adwumayefo a saada no no mo duty ya one mo yan hwe Emma Charles Emisa free mo no won fa asotwe Emma one mo ntini panson ene obubo one mo di a minister say disciplinary action ne de eyeda ya one mo ebegina anopay daily graphic amane ya wode abe.
We continue with the daily guide this morning. The daily guide this morning has a number of stories. And Afoko meets Bawumia Akufo-Addo for others. Military officers whip teachers in Takwa and Suaim. The big story says ex-Buffer Stock CEO denied access to lawyers. And Temameda police chase killer soldier with 100,000 K. Kumasi celebrates birthday boy Otumfo. The daily guide.
Daily guide any day so na daily guide so abo amanie bebre kane Buffer Stock penipa Abdul Hanan waha wone ne yere ye na no court eye se kwadu a wode abɔ no nyina ban lawyer panisi won magemu na wo si abonten a wo san eche won no ne nsɛm ɛwɔ ha na wo hwɛ ni mu Abdul Hanan ɛda hɔ ɛna opanipa wɔ no so ɛda Yoko atenaye no ano Raymond Acha wɔ no so ne mfoni ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna wɔ se na no mo san eche Abdul Hanan no wɔn ma ne kwan ɛma na lawyer fo kra ma ne nkyɛn ne no ɛmɛka saye panimfo de no asie frencham sɛ wɔn ma kwan mu no obia eni nkɔmɔ ɛno nti ho asɛm ɛda daily graphic daily guide mu ɛnɛ anɔpɛ no ɔse yɛra Paula Foko kane dwamtene ma MPP amanyekuo no na wɔpɛ sɛ afi wɔsan ɛba ɛbɛpretumi no ebie mu no wɔne mpanimfo a wɔn mata ɛwɔ MPP mu ahyase ehia na wɔn atwetwe nkɔmɔ na ni so ade hu no yɛnti a wɔpɛ sɛ wɔbatiri mu pɔ yɛ wɔn ma MPP amanyekuo no wɔne wɔn edi ho nkɔmɔ enti daily guide se wakɔhyia Baumia wakɔhyia Ekufuado kane mampani dada John Ajekum Kufuor ene afoforo binum a aka wɔde nani so ade hu no ɛto wɔn manim wasan abɔ amane sɛ wɔkɔta kwa nswaye mu a asrafo akɔkye akyerɛkyerɛfo binum na sɛ de wabirim wɔnom no ɛnya asam ketewa wohwɛ mfoni no ɛda hɔ no a teacher ni na tia bia papa mfia pa ya wɔde ahye wɔnom no wonya guide anɔpɛ na kenkan a de ɛkɔfa ba yɛ nyinaa no wobɛhunu ɛho ensem na tema wɔn mo kyerɛ sɛ owura bi ya wayɛ ne ho sɛ osojani so yesojani so a wakɔ akokum obi na aprosifo ɛde sika kyɛ 100,000 Ghana cedis ato ne tiri so sɛ wɔn mo ɛhwehwɛ no baabi a wɔhyɛ bi a ɔmanfo ɛhwehwɛ no na wɔmfa no mmra ɛna ɛnra na ɛyɛ 76th birthday of Asantehene otumfo sɛ etu ababio Asanteman nyinaa wura Santehene nra no wadi mfinhyia maako aduoso nsia enti Asanteman ebo modern a edi birthday ne kama wo celebrate no ehoahoa otumfo akonu asa nyinaa so no na daily guide se birthday boy enra de Asanteman afa na anya agoro na nya asam keto anti daily guide abadi.
The Chronicle this morning has a number of stories as same as the other papers, and it says inflation rises marginally to 3.4% in April. People who do not cherish animal life will fail human life. Road Minister mad over slow pace of work on Techiman Wenchi Road. And the big story has a photograph of Afoku, the vice president, the leading flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party, and the other big people. The MPP chair race, Paula Afoku buckles down, meets Baumia, Kufuor, and the rest of them. The Chronicle newspaper.
Chronicle, the Bokrat Anamania, War Bono, Yera Paula Afoku, and Semno Edaha, and was in a near Brepa chairmanship race in the Sword Dreamwen into Ashasia. Any penny for ya one most fata or MPP mo Asia, a decamber 1 man yedada. A fay the Chronicle, the Bokrata, a day, and Anno Roads Minister will copy it at my one chair quantum ponso, said the Maripoma, contractor for one of me kukwasa, or Quanson was said you want no monya dear. Now, sir, man penny big push agenda, no more per se mutiati any move. It's a big push, you know. Yes, the local contractors in a Juma. Yet the someone such number of course na monya Juma no and ma by Yamfa so dear. Not more partner saying. The minister Bufu papa and Wakasaye, and one man the Chronicle Aboy. Na inflation. Enra, a bank conta before penny, Eddie, I bet to just say inflation, a peja ni muka crabby. Ewo April Busumenon conta one more ebu ya bejna 3.4, now 3.2. And a 2 abeka hunti ababejina 3.4 ya one man ye ewo Chronicle emo and a de chat to a better masapon and was say nipa bibre bia ya wo mu emoa enkwa na wonya wadwere sa brebia wo hu aboa wo babo ne ho ban ama aboa no atimi atena se no ene na wa ankasa wo so nkwa ena wutwa so bisa moa so ho hia papa ya esese ye ne wo motie nyina ye bo wo mo ho ban na me hu de wonam fom no a nyeku na mekunu ana metobona na ya do
anunti na nkraman ne nkra esese mo ye boy en ho ban ebiso wo mo ye yennua no na mu jai se de bia na mo de o ma hye nsuo hyi
aka aboa bia ya aboa o tia na nam fom no so ka ho bi
na o hia o wa ukuku no side
eh Onyame obeka me no.
One ka so nya obeka.
Ay, seriously.
Abo an mu hu no nya obeka won
Hey.
First Yankopon
We move on this morning to the Dispatch newspaper. The Dispatch newspaper would help Kofi. Yes, the Dispatch this morning says, before the race for 2028 slot begins, we must be disciplined and reflect on governance. President Mahama's top aide cautions. The other story says, I'm proud to serve under a president who demands accountability, and that's coming from the chief of staff. As a silent strategist, IGP Teterionu relies on intel for operations. The Dispatch newspaper.
What do my stretch here?
Kofi?
Over.
Nana answer there.
Over. Say, Yame de ebufu to any momentum abuati and to refi.
Refi.
Oh, time if or a one dada if my if cotilli about the deal. Say Yame buy and Yame kese and the abon say a one here on can 19. You want you for a bamboo.
Was there one way on kind?
Oh, yeah. That's what Yame kind.
If you have young coin, now I don't pay Kofi as a member.
Dispatch the Bokrata no near the air to us so our house dispatch anymore. What the Mampeni John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Callistus Mahama. Our no and a church for the Mampeni Mahama or Mumfoni Abba. And a Dr. Callistus Mahama, Ebo Amania say, answer now for 2028 about Wakasiano Ebebano. As I said, a Bemum penny fortness in Obun composure one machi. A memo no saying Anna and Yama Elcro. Now one cassa with Minya Ansha Swamapa. Esha say, one more discipline, ebe two on mo anamo aye a juma said ye esena efata na. Ma omun fiti prekope. Nen kase 2028 eba. Tiniema esesa one mo yina no wajaya to one way na kwa no kwa kopre 2028 abato. Nie esha wonsa sese no. Pa discipline na hosha so mapa. Buo eni ani die ema wo manfo atu abama won ehwe sa memmo ni koyi ansa no wadwene. De wo animu ehum. Na Yera Julius Deborah, chief of staff, and was say, what the one, baby, I will be dinner beer, say, Mampeni John Dramani Mahama, ya was some no, I will not bear mono, Mampeni per accountability. When you be a woman and you go near master, I dear no way, ya, said ye tea beer, as I say, which me was a woman near Mrs. one more boy, Mampenino. Say, one person back at a sum was sooner, baby, or wine your many ama, will be a when your aircraft. Not na se for so. Sa na one mode beba ombra enti Yera Julius Deborah say what the hwa no ho sa wo som e wa ban ya eti say ye ase na IGP Yera Christian tete ye hu no nso mfoni eda ha ya ena no pay dispatch abo ne ho amane ye so owura no do silent killer won kasa bebre enye wonam ha na ayi paparazzi social media ye twa no ko IGP wontan hu no so behu a ne abo amane sesi a ne de release aba nipa wei ya no mo viral video yimu ya kwakere wonum akronfo we ya ebo mo ho amane ya kwakere wonum to onde wode intel na ya adwuma oye di tenacid na so toto fom etietie hwa no nam ase nwa no abo adwuma enti dispatch the worker no e de IGP ho amane abase kasatenten toponko nya paparazzi no na be kire se wo ya adwuma wode din so adwuma no ho ye pa.
Right, we continue this morning. And we tell you what's on the page of the Daily Statesman. The Daily Statesman says, win the base. Win 2028 for Baumia. Paul Chum very much charges Tescon youth organizers in the Bono block. Veep says, Africa must move beyond labels and build competitive system. And the Bank of Ghana, Africa must shift from access to value in digital financing. These are stories on the front page, and Berima Sapon story is also captured on the front page, the Daily Statesman. Daily Statesman, the worker no at the MPP Amanyokono Penninfo ebi ehunfoni abaya obo amane se one mo etimi esi fom na wone e wase etwetwe nkomo na woton Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ye enene nsema wode nam na eto won mutirim na wotimi agye won mo
na omubo ano ho ba se oh baby ade anu aduro ni de ye beto aba ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ye nkunimdie e na wo mo pe e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia entima wo mo nkonkon soro anansa wo mo nsensan wiem nko afom so hia wo mo we ni base no na ba ne sa na ye Bawumia nkunimdie we ye portum ba ma futuo ya wode ama Tescon members any youth organizers ye wo bono mantamu ene ne mpotamu nyina ba ma saponse ye mo emwa eho ban ansana nipa dasani bambo so etumi aba na Bank of Ghana governor Yera Johnson Pandit Esiama 3I summit ekoso ema ebibremu aman akandifo woni a wodi sikasem ehudwa ene ade a ena Yera Johnson Esiama ekire se digitalization ayade a ehia papa esese ne Africa fo wo mo mani brain na wafa abefo kwan so no ototo niema ebema sikasem afa na ntuma pefra na emom enya se yesi digitalization no a na wo munemu wo mo hye se adwuma no a wode digital no eye no faso ebeba so wo mo hye mu den enhye mu kena se de ebe ya sika no emu ebedo na ebibremu sikasem etimi afa na ntuma pa efra sana Vice President Professor Jena na Opoko Ajimanso akasa ede afa Africa Free Continental Trade Area no eho eno se ebre aso se ebibrem etimi epeja wo mu na wayire won akansie mu woni wiase amansan adwade ntem no eno aho amane bi ena na no per daily statesman ede aba
anopa yeguso a yedi nkomo akwanya ewo homa o se wonso ode wadwen kire eba on 0207543637. The Daybreak newspaper this morning says Afenyo marking jobs Yoku over former buffer stock CEO and wife arrest. Police chopper deal, supplier credibility pops up as cop sham 50-year-old aircraft. And the story of Afoko meeting Bawumia, Akufo-Addo Kufuor and others is captured on the front page of Daybreak. The last story, and it's a good one. A nation-building gesture. Dr. Oforisapon invest in future leaders. Presec, good morning. Daybreak.
Daybreak a break ya no pay na yenini nyina e break ya koyani mu ana amane a wode aba no nra the workrata bi e de police chopper e ho amane e baaye saa wo helicopter wiem hye no a wo didi dwuma a wo ye se ase helicopter no ya na se da ni ahoden timpanimfo anwene won ma tenam wo mo enkwa ho na Daybreak the workrata no e kire se e ho ensem apiepie mom na aprosifo ese chopper bi e di mfie aduonum 15 years Omo ntimi mfa mfa wiem mo amon sakra emu mo so so amon koto foforo emma ene ensi hoi ya mfa nya adwuma ene e ba ne saa na kire se obi eho eye a kire no nti na no pay Daybreak the bokrata no e de chopper ho sensem aba Afenyo marking osahene wo minority leader yana no pay woni yo company fo enya ni nyina fa Abdul Hanan Wahab ya woni ne yere One mo say age si wonya mmokwa adubiem otisi abontian yokofo se yeso ya chew from age to yoko ena besi sabri yokofo ma kwan mo ne na lawyer fo kra nkasa ye ena Afenyo marking se ba ne sa na ntwa yi wakasa tia sa na mo no a yokofo etu no Victory 2028 era Paula Foko guso ebo adwuma ya ka ho asem wa hia MPP mpanimfo Dr. Ernesto Forisapon Yera se Kwame despite nia ya wono woye pani kwantrefo a woda special group of companies ano ono so edi mfinhia aduosia 60 years over the weekend there na baby efa na eye despite auto museum mo se automobile museum eho ena niam akese ekoso na ansa na opani ni beji na ni sa anadwo no aye nyame so ade wono no woye odade presec woye old boy wasan ye wo mo mpanimfo ni bi ene okokosi dormitory baby a sukun nkwada no beda kyerese wuwura ho anya asem ketwa na wo ne education minister eye inspection na efekeke to opani no a kyerese enya aban ko na ye niam ati se ya eye ye nyankopon dom no oto nsem na betimi aboa wo ama meta na waye ne saa pepepe na enkwada a won maba besi monamu no mo so anya baby adanti Dr. Ernesto Forisapon dwuma wodi ye no Daybreak a breaking honsem.
Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics, Millennium Constructions at Daroma, and he did the Ubonkate Ebro. The business analyst this morning, Kofor urges Africa to invest in chocolate manufacturing to maximize cocoa value. The other story says medical neglect killed Charles Emisa. Committee recommends sanctions against doctors, nurses involved. Ghana to pilot continental digital trade corridor. These are stories on the front page. The business analyst.
The business analysts ene anopei wono so abo amanie kanema mpani John Ajekum Kofi Kufuor nimfoni ena edahwe na wose ebrasom se ebibremu ama mpanimfo ede wono mo ani esi mfiridwuma eso na mfiridwuma no womma womani enko chocolate eye ho se koko wo ha ne bedua no Africa ne ede nyina koma kwasi kokko wodada ni aniama bebre ne befirimu aba na Ghana anasa Africa nye sika kuma bia firim na nso se wo mutumi ebiebie mfiridwuma no omo aye chocolate no ewo Africa ebeboa amasika aba enti Kufuor efutu awode aba enono na oswafo a wo hwempotemu amamu so yewura Ahmed Ibrahim enra wakasa efa kejetia market ene takrade ede no eho wo kyerɛkyerɛ niama ama edwanu adile sikasam any contracts ahodo ya mpanimfo sensan ya wonom a wode hye wonsa no ebu su nyina breach of contract ne ade wo kyerɛkyerɛ mu se ka eda ho nanso aban emunani ngu so obehwe so obesiesie dwa no ama bibia ya kra behwe committee ya wonom koye Nobel syndrome ho hwehwemu wonom nsunsusu ya wode ba yese adwumayefo asada no omo ho ma cha asami safiri mu womo adwuma no womo hyeda neglect owura no yi womo ni ma no ene ma wo free mu nti wonfa asotwe ema won mo pepepe ena continental free trade area ni ade no o mampani abedi akire Professor Jenna na opoko ajiman so kyerɛ sɛ Ghana ne ebibremu amamienu Zambia ne Rwanda ebeka bomo na wonum no aye digital trade corridor eba ne saa ebetimi e de after enhyehyɛ no aba ententem mu Africa.
Anopay, the National Enquirer, and it says Julius Debra condemns attack on firefighters. Veep lauds Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and Education Ministry warns against BC cheating. These are stories. Daybreak chief urges cultural revival. The National Enquirer.
The National Enquirer, the Wokrata at the Chief of Staff Julius Debra Infoni Abba. And was wakasa etia ekwanya omanfo binom faso etoshe omaedum ja efo ewo Ghana hanempepi won mo se fire for won mo che omo ba ye na eja no ahia fra na mso amane manyina se afi na wo ba no omanfo koto ahia won mo so hey Chief of Staff se sa de no ekoso Ghana hanentwa yi omanfo beja ya won mo nyai obia en adwuma won mo so eje nkwa enti Ghana fo nya won na wo nya wo madwuma se de ese na efata Vice President nano okosra maame obobia opoku dako wono ene pani a woda Ghana Medical Trust Fund ano aka Mahama Case okoye no abo won mabaso papa maame obobia so ekeka niam ahodo omde agu akwemu ebeboa ama apomde ho nsema fa ne ntuma pa efram na Education Ministry ese enso hwe ya enkwada ne tro no BEC kina no omde bibia ba wieye omo obia nkowiem enwiamu no de emmoa de wasua no atro said the bear who soon sounds one about when himself one out yenti or the behua home. Sa and a dang me hinibi, etress a sound coffer yenchi. Enti amanie, ya mambre, ya and ne ayra mebuno. Now one nima mamreno, one sign counchi, one coffany beam na a bebuana and say no baby said. Gen Z fui, ya ne one more way. That's why no and a bear amania noir. Mpanimfo ne ye no because as a Gen Z for obi anya na dweso osua mamre enti bi kra yakofie amanebo ene ade kwan so omunima de koro
eno na esese ye kyerɛkyerɛ omo no se no na edu anwumre atɔfe akwa no ebo omo homoden se omo beye no esese ye kyerɛkyerɛ esese ye kyerɛkyerɛ amamre no esese ye kyerɛkyerɛ na yen ano yen a ye be kyerɛ no anso ye wo problem yeah, I bet you. You would do no end. Tiana, the old children na ayeding. But Mijidi say, as I say, your son quiet, china, your children, na a beboying.
My son, kinds of your Casabo,
Amania.
Say,
Mame nko di dwamra. Why?
Ofa, se mi chichi.
Me go di dwaba. Go no pe be bia onam no. Why head the way kan ho ade asem be.
O de be simple.
Sa.
Kwan so body. Ofa.
Kwan so bo. So the wash ase no kwa che say enwie.
O de be simple ofa.
Ayo. Yeti.
Say ne wo ofa. Simple.
Because mame nko manim. And I also
for me, say the besides also person man yes meaning kwan so bo.
And I was bo amane
na me come anim na so person bo amane na me say na bo amane enya ahoho ha.
Oh fine. Me read the messages no.
Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics Adaroma. And you did near my Ifriaman on the Ebro where your mind Ghana mu. Inti car no a officer or the banner. Yabehe na yedi sipo so amount. Ebedua, ibe you what ma habo the amount. Na fe yedi aba ofie na said the open biaya and pepe the amount. So officer or the near my farmer on nso a Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics. One behe na why na sa pepe the amount. Obia oni omo aye adwuma no wadanse esronko enti saa na sesa wonso no edi nkomo wo tema community 2 Accra International Airport so obedu Kumasi a won wo di chem so ene woni nkomo ma won fa woni ema no emrel o car no ho asem se eye tipa truck se eye saloon car se eye pickup eye bus na opesa wo de ba bibia efa amanone ho ne ema wo de ba wo man Ghana mu no Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics ebehwe na wasiesie na kama de ama won sikasem so daboko ni nyina ne se ubedu huni Millennium Construction adansie ho niema de Millennium Constructions na eba de ye papa no wode be ma wo se wo pese usi udan a ene woni nkomo wo pese oton wa asase a ene woni nkomo se o pa asase ato a ene woni nkomo Ministries, Department and Agencies se mo pa adwumaku a mo ne won eye adwuma asembia ma ho na Public Accounts Committee so obesichiri mu no akodi won komo se de ese udi no a Millennium Constructions asase ketu bi ebetimi ayi bibi sronko e de asiso ama na won so nam a wakase wa japade eni Millennium Constructions won wo Boshen na Yas Junction eni woni nkomo na won moa akwan nyina mu efisa abre ko yane mampani di nkomo nti ubetimi afre na ne mampani akasa ebra messages ayensa aka no ye kenkan edema kofi kenkan mai na yentwen ye nuanom a won so ebefre ne ye no wadi nkomo
ofa mamenkan enfem free a enfam mai ti fo ne hwefo a omoso so etimi asend your messages e dia ba we free Alhassan Bawa also good morning Mr. Kojo Marfo ena odiaba ewa hanum ama asabia eje and so say good morning and also so ediaba onwa so be mo say can the panelists please tell us the scriptures backing the tithes again and obi ede amano ewa
ha Malachi de no wo ho na no afia e kan Malachi de that a couple of them ewo ho okay maybe on a particular day ebeje bread na top of the morning ya church tithe na ne hu komone and ewo hu nyina
of am one credit so tithe mu komone de nsuro kra ti yonko Pedro wa Madina Cruz was live from Indianapolis, Kumasi Tunnel. So Kesben Junction is the main location on in Odiaba. Say Luis Owusu ede Bible quotation or Emano ewo honom. Offer we free Masewood Kumasi Bantama. I say the propaganda NDC used to deceive the good people of Ghana has started exposing them. I will urge Ghanaians to have faith and confidence in the next NPP administration to make Ghana work again because governance is meant for serious-minded people. Hashtag Baumia Twaso 2028. Regards to Honorable Sampine, National Affairs Vice Chairman, hopeful. Ena Odiaba Ewa Hanum.
But you may announce the lines in the Twaso 020-633-4646. 020-633-4747. Ebraso say Edem Penny Edin Komokovi.
Onwa Subi will say, I will urge the good people of Ghana and the youth of this country to rally behind the NPP and Dr. Baumia and work tirelessly towards securing a decisive mandate in 2028. The so-called resetting agenda has landed the country where we are today. Dumsor is collapsing our businesses. God save this country from the hands of GDM. And also so ede aba enano pay ewa ahanomofa.
Right. Afia the emisa asem no. Se ohwe report no ne nkomo no a wo mu di no dia. Na che se de bae ne yekeka se mpanimfo a wo hospital ho anye de se so mo ye no. Sana report no so ede ababonten.
Chana nipa dodo no ase accident na onya ye no ebia ehwo hyew bi ebofa ne tirim ni ade na kofa owo ni bae we so de Professor Bedu Akosamo almost stating it clearly say eye neglect and say negligence and kofa ni wo ni bae because obi a wanya accident no aba empani ho kra at least mon kɔ ne ho na monya bibi mon force se mo ye bi nti obi da fama ye de nsuo si ne so enye yi ana nti omo ampa asɛm no amua ɛna ekofa owura ne ewuo bae nti ye hwɛ ni mo sɛ sanctions ne nya bibi tra sa a enye punitive enough sɛ ebema afoforo so atwe omo ho afiri eniema etesa because this is not the first time I BSc na no ya obi so akɔwo afiri mu nti sɛ omo atimi akyerɛ sɛ eye adwumayefo no negligence na kofa wen mo baye won mo tena ase yi wo mo anima owura no an wafiri mu dia in fact wo mo ma so twen no emu enno enkwa akyire na enye hweso ema afoforo so a wo mo wo apomden adwumanum na eya aka hododo
Enema health minister any speaker of Ghana's parliament kan say the esinunti no wo mo de niema egu akwan mu no wo hu se sa niema no ye de egu akwan mu de
onse na no a ewra ne de no free kaso a mother and child se hemfa bai na me bisa se wo mo be kan se wo mo be digitalize hospital bed ne ho niema ene ye be ko hospital akobisa bisa hem na empower ne ade na obi yare a na wo mo bo ahyem na ntempa no a ye hunu se empower ha mo mfa ne nko ye hunu hwe na anu ya pepe bisa be kan ye se minister say enti wo mo di kan kan ya no mo ra fidi a minim na wasan ya ba kira be ka bi meanwhile cha se minister de ya ena minister ko kan sa asem no wa ase ena na ano ye so wasan ya ka ne biem se na ye dada no mo kai no de a minim but ye nya hu ye hu a enka na no mother in child de no ensi enti ma minister mo enkasa ne sa say in the heat of the moment na asem no wo maka asem no dwo kakra na afa obi aso ayi nani e ba ne sa de a no bear syndrome no ye ntimi nya hu adwuma bia ebe wo ho a because ukokuma say aso emergency sa ne ma ne ekoso just that people don't come out to talk about it e bia ono ni nipa bi mu ye e ma ne nya ne ya so mo kwa na say e wo ho a na wo ho nipa no kra ye de no ato hwi mu a no matimi atwia de na bedru no no da so etimu saa yesempani ho ti woti hwi oni mo ye ne ho hwe a enye yi ana nti ye mani pa nkwa ho hia ye minister okasa on work the talk asa ya na kasa na dos
so o her report no Professor Bedu Akosa no ka ambulance na nso ahoboaboa ayese yenya de otu ambulance ni mu a enema eka ho a esese ye boa na yetimi stabilize system no almost sa na ema ni nyina no tosini training no a esese omowo to be able to administer enema ni bi no eno nso etosini kakra me gidi se omo be ye ho adwuma na ambulance die na minim se wate se wo ha se ambulance no mo kodidi kura na omo aso hwene
siren no
odi kodidi
yes odi akwaba
but yentie Professor Bedu Akosa enkomo kakra odi ye emra we are ready nso a ofre ya ye befa call no na ye no akasa.
The medical staff on duty at the police hospital, Greater Accra Regional Hospital and Kolebu Teaching Hospital failed to attend to Charles Emisa when he was in a life-threatening condition, and this led to his avoidable death. Specific recommendations. Dr. Anne-Marie Kudewo should be referred to the management of Police Hospital and to the Medical and Dental Council for disciplinary action against her for breach of professional duty to Charles Emerson and for being untruthful to the committee. Dr. Nina Naomi Ezram Adotevi should be referred to the management of Greater Accra Regional Hospital as their employer. They have oversight, administrative and management disciplinary processes that they must go through, and the Medical and Dental Council for disciplinary action against her for breach of professional duty to Charles Emerson. Dr. Ida Durant should be referred to the management of Kolebu Teaching Hospital and Medical and Dental Council for disciplinary action against her for breach of professional duty to Charles Emerson. Dr. Genevieve Ajar should be referred to the management of Kolebu Teaching Hospital and Medical and Dental Council for disciplinary action against her for breach of professional duty to Charles Emerson. Ms. Akosia B. Texan should be referred to the management of Greater Accra Regional Hospital and to the Nurses and Midwives Council for disciplinary action against her for breach of professional duty to Charles Emerson. Ms. Joy Daisy Nelson should be referred to the management of Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the Nurses and Midwives Council for disciplinary action against her for breach of professional duty to Charles Emerson. Ms. Salamatu Al-Hassan Edu should be referred to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and Nurses and Midwives Council for disciplinary action against her for breach of professional duty to Charles Emerson.
Right. Nti enkomo ni bi eno no. Wonwa ye bubo bo mu din.
Ema so nko de ye me nwanwa pa.
Ema nko ho.
Ema sese wo mu ewo abadaye no wo mu mom. Ema nko a edin sun ya wa bubo nyina. Ema nko a.
Ase be ma ba ku bi wo mo.
Okay. Yentie health minister den second report ni we de ono nso e kan.
As the most important aspect, as Professor stated, the most important aspect is for us to be able to avoid the avoidable deaths we have witnessed. And therefore, without wasting much time, I want to accordingly direct my chief director, the chief director of the Ministry of Health, to write to the following people, the following health professionals and their hospitals and their regulators, that disciplinary actions be taken against them. 1. Dr. Anne-Marie Kudowo should be referred to the Police Hospital and the Medical and Dental Council with immediate effect. Dr. Nina Naomi Iram, the Greater Accra Regional Hospital and the Medical and Dental Council. Dr. Ida Durant be referred to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the Medical and Dental Council. I understand some of these facilities have already started disciplinary actions against some of these people, and I'll urge them to expedite action on them, and their respective regulators must also do same. Dr. Genevieve Aja must also be referred to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and Medical and Dental Council. Ms. Akosia B. Texan must be referred to the Greater Accra Regional Hospital and then NMC. Ms. Joy Daisy Nelson, Kolebu Teaching Hospital and NMC. Ms. Salamatu Al-Hassan Bedu must also be referred to Kolebu Teaching Hospital and NMC. Before this incident, some measures had already been taken with respect to our emergency response in this country. We had already started the electronic bed management. And so at that point, we're doing the barcoding and the inventory taking of all beds, beginning or piloting with the regional hospitals and the teaching hospitals. So today, ladies and gentlemen in the press, will have the opportunity to visit that particular site at
Afia, nti nena ubisa ho asem no. waka say omo ahyase a omo pilot. Let's just hope that the SC no ebema won a year adwuma or hospital no ebenya adwen sakra na ye ba omo de ahoha hare so ebehwe yen na emoya Ghana Education Service Kofi working kan omo de say we dey call international school yen we call early na emre no ya na nema ni bi high adwen kakra nti kenkama Ghana Education Service de release ababonten a omoka the academic year 2026-2027 academic year no ehon nsem no aba
ya be sha September
ai di kind of bro for my na
immediate release 2026-2027 academic calendar for basic schools. And I say one, the management of the Ghana Education Service, GES, wishes to inform all basic school heads, teachers, learners, and stakeholders of the approved 2026-2027 academic calendar for basic schools, kindergarten, primary, and junior high schools. And I say details of the calendar are as follows. First term, 15 weeks. That's just a first term in offer, or maybe 15 weeks. Reopening of the first term starts from 8 September 2026. And then the closing date for the first term also starts from 17 December 2026. Vacation is 18 December 2026 to 4th January 2027. And midterm break also starts from 5th and 6th week. That's November 2026. That's 2 days. And
you know, say Mofrano next academic year, yes, September.
September.
How many weeks?
That's
15 weeks.
15 weeks.
Until from basic I could see GHS no.
15 weeks.
On school September 8th. Normal acquired by 18th of December.
They say no. Acquire by see the normal routine and the school.
And a second term also be chance.
Second term also 12 weeks. That is a reopening and so a 5th January 2027. And then the closing date is also 25th March 2027. And vacation also starts from 26th March 2027 to 19th April 2027. That is the second term. And also the third term also is 14 weeks. And the reopening starts from 20th April 2027. And the closing date also starts from 22nd July 2027. And vacation also starts from 23rd July 2027. That is the end of academic year.
Now, BEC in Soheno, say Afia Ibe no Ebreben Yabetro no.
And also by 12 May 2027. So the basic education certificate examination, that's the BECE. The basic education certificate examination is scheduled to take place from Wednesday, 5th May to 12th May 2027.
And the date you're saying? 7.
And the date is 7.
And it's 7. Okay.
That's of our win year next year and common.
Next year and common. So the Omasha said
don't
Ukuada. That's Wednesday, 5th May to 12th May 2027. That's next year. Next year, dear. No. So the third one also says that GES wishes to remind all stakeholders that public holidays within the academic year are to be observed accordingly. In addition, a 2-day midterm break will be observed in each term for all basic schools. And the fourth one says that all heads of the schools, teachers, parents, and guardians are urged to take note of these dates and ensure adequate preparation for a smooth and effective academic year. Signed, Daniel Fenyi, Head of Public Relations at GS.
The awofo ne mo hwe mofra no enhyehyeye a Kofi ba konya tena so a why nyame so adwuma enema say de
preparatory for
nie pass enema say de o pass na de aka no enti abusanfo mo nhye den so se de be ya mo ma no suku ho mo siesie won ho na mo boaboa mo ho no I say no basic education class is free on. Free. But I almost international schools.
International schools.
And I almost etuya. Okay.
Say no be any okoya.
More than some international school.
Or for basic school na. Yeah, me GSS am we na government.
Saito.
And Hey, nkame kona ma ko shira wo mo ene wo mo awoda no. Ajeman prempe wo Huni Valley. Ajeman.
We know what to say.
Adum ni mu ne wo yete won ka na ache. Sa wo ho ye.
Ye papa. Na menti.
Mientie wa no pe.
Mame Emma Yeura. Asante hen o to kokoso. Happy birthday. The man drink one. On can I say? I'm more blessed over 100 years. Non koso ni ma santimani Ghana mine and yet be mine. If it's on mine Ghana and yes santimani through me, we are singing and home for so. As a global figure like Otunfo, one of the eye, to me, is the eye of Ghana. That is a fact. Even the president of Ghana acknowledged. The president of Ghana is acknowledged. Sir, about your dinner, or two phone with children. Dear man, I'm not going. First of all, you had that Professor Ajimambadu Akosa. Ase is one of the most finest pathologists, not only in Ghana, but across Africa. It's one of the finest you can find. Meaning, sir, Professor is an Asante from Asante Mam. If you show me, sir, you run no war, we in the chassis, and who we know. And your doctor for me. Woman, not your mind, ye, and the money run away. Mina, I've listened to the health minister. No, tell us more. I said, what good, I said, why is soft? These people, or big Bella, what can't be a you run away? You should go to jail. If it's what come nipa. Said, no, so many people are complaining. I was so quick jail. Said you'll be Kunipa, or be Bobby Kia, no, I was saying for a jail. If I were president, at this, the moment we involved now, they will go to jail. And now, my greater Accra Regional Minister, Linda Okuru, Mammy country, Mammy Okuru, who can want to almost say, and cry. That time it is a rolling second. Say, radio station, one kahana, no one can do, Mamma can do so. I think 10 when you're meanwhile, and crying, oh, Okuman will be Sukula, Abokobi, Labadi, a former sister, I know what one grass, the same thing. A former, and you see a grass in them, different beginning. The thing we don't know that.
All right.
Let me, Mammy, learn the way. This woman, no way, a dead can walk away. Now, Cassa, a slow man tell see, I will this is a potential. It is a punishment regime. You want just what did them so avoid nothing. Meanwhile, a slim, I will end it stronghold. Yet, give my them. Yan Mamuria, Miss Lomamua Santimamina, you give me nothing. Mutiho, you are president, Mahama of Islam. How do you do for Islam? Mutaka. I was something now, my class at Mamuja, but on a mutina free. And I'm in my dean. Now, who my way?
All right. I don't pay mammy and now I say, now, men call at Treman Wabia and a boating couldn't come up. Boating me watching.
Okakojo betoswano pe na kupoisa dia di papa abobangana
damo ase
because free kaso robi awo atibawa be that so what apa ya aha o blue and apa be na fallet na akojo besirawo what the regional minister any DGC kata yapa nye e pala te pare da so aje ni 10 minutes go through no. What's the bear 45 minutes? No, you're doing. Yet, the beginning of the tell. Yes, so black or do. Tell me, why yes, so.
All right.
Because And we are going now for Ganya so yes, look at me fine. If this is not make sure that I'm bringing out the department to play for Japan. I think the best food in Michelle.
Medase anope won wa eneye wan woda no ye ne won ebom adi awoda no na afi yakoye nim de nkomo kese no abrel. Today is your birthday, so we want to wish you the best of the day. Dache hima abrefi dache hima ene ewa woda want to wish you the best of the day. Enjoy life to the max. Sana me call Greater Accra region na Edna Uswansa Adablenya Edna Uswansa Adablenya Edna, happy birthday, God bless you Onyame Oma Nanamono Eni Nshirano Enye Kesewa also. Still in the Greater Accra region, a colleague City FM Channel 1 TV Eno Safo is celebrating the day. Eno, it's been a while. May the good Lord bless and make you a happy person. It's a happy birthday to Martha Mensa, aka Sister. You are inside a team. Anope Yama Awodapa. It's from the original Papa Slayer or Ebusia FM. It's also your birthday, Nana Ekuya Usa Konto. Papebi or New York, United States of America, correct. From your brother Opoku Justice, and Maestro Opoku Justice representing. Every day he has friends that he's always wishing them. It's also a happy birthday to Mary Jenny. Mary Jenny, you are a teacher at Kumasi Wesley Girls SHS, head of mathematics department, house 10, and house mistress. It's from Nana Kwache Anefi Oye Ana Ukunu ene umanyina no ema awodapa. Mary Jenny and Awoda. Happy birthday going out to you. I'm sure we have to celebrate the incoming General Secretary, right? Okay. The Honorable Eugene Boache Entry. The Honorable Eugene Boache Entry. And Awoda. Tiama Awoda pa. Esra Osuru Shira ene adom edemao. For all of you celebrating your days, anope ye mo dia ye kan ho and I know edi awoda no. Evia obi di na awoda na.
Acho Debbie.
Okay. Kofi.
Afa. Debbie.
All right. Ejabushafo ye de ofen esi ye dan ye ho ye ba enkobo kese no. Ye de ni nyina ebre wo Daybreak dwumadie fache television. So the cha no why free. Obiasia na efi member of parliament for the Inshiaso constituency Dr. Stephen Amoa na all boy amane se ono ankasa no enema bi ye no nwanwa fi se wonwa wode won ho age amanyo semu no ne yese so ye de boa oman ma no womo enye ne saa ohwe ejapade a odomfo no ede dom yen se oman na ohwe dodo no a owie school betena fi a wo munya adwuma nya obisa ne ho se nti amanyo sem no a ye no ye boa kroma no ana se ye omo a womo ya amayon sem no won yiedie na womo epe yensan entie na asem no na yemra emedi nkomo.
No man, only about 35 million people. Your cocoa, your coffee, your mango, your pawpaw, your oil, yetimi dua cashew, yetimi dua bibi o wiase wa ha. Your forest, your semi-forest, your savanna, your coastal belt, your tuna, your gold, your diamond, your manganese, your iron, your lithium, your salt. Me we so adentina also be we school. Not 5 years. Anka mpo ye kra anka. We ehia technology biao. Sabi me papa kura enyame afre no. Otiase. No sabi wanko school. No so enya asase 3,000 acres. No enya sika no odua wia. Obetumi anya o Chinese ni bi kura de machines abegua na produce no kura be fa nipa be 50,000. Sorry nipa be 5,000 sorry mpacho. Etidi entina abaya kwa what is the problem? Say ensasini guo yane custodians of the land the crampo eni nkita ho na yenua nka ne mango bi 100,000 acres 1 acres na yemfa machines megua na yem produce juice ni eni bi mfa ginger mum na yem sport mi nko Burkina ne ade where ya adwuma be fa obi adwuma wo dem bisa. The reasons are two. One, research across here nye timidi marketing these things kura huhu niema no yempesi ekum. Two, sika osi ade ya say 1 cedi ebe no 1 million. Nyanka de na Burkina Faso the day Ghanaian should have beaten MPP and DC. Da Burkina Faso ka say one to tomatoes. Sada de say ka mo buye papa. Me dem fi say ke bia mo to share so buye nyina including me. Say Burkina na home here seemingly desert. Burkina asase we dia forest kura ni ara mebo a. Wo no say ye na e forest, ye savannah, semi savannah, ensuo bebre de da ye yim. Ye ni emom me ameto tomatoes na kumase ma esu etwa adwaji o some kanede.
All right. So anope ye di nkomo no na watwi mu nyina nkomo a ye di fi se asem no se de se so oka no no waka no na ye de be ye adwuma de. Emmanuel Boche Senior ewo Usted and ope ye no edi nkomo sana Mr. Kingsford also answer a financial aspect or sign a marriage counselor 25 years in marriage papa wako wenim abucha for ya mamu achinya minshira mo so
yeah
those answer minshira sin through where member of parliament no common no kura no waka no but then ya be do hey
abrosem ene de bedu ha they can't someone no can straight no we one fan wada we were politician and we 100% right. Ghana politicians and the politician makan had an asset baby for some solution be my you. They're not here to solve problems. They are here to gain. They are here to gain. And you almost has say almost a problem na my almost has say omo busuafo na be enjoy. Say na be ya ka me ho kire ye. Say me hu no. Because me hu dey I was say ka Ghana here ye. Me hu dey ntia. So no kan pepe. Say ye wo bibia. You will be out, but be sakra.
You bibia. You can't bibia. Say you say solve. You solve it. Kwame Nkrumah started something. But after Kwame Nkrumah coming down, no, only number of problems. He came for their own gains. Kwame Nkrumah factories now starting away. You know, good. And I be all. For now, many of the TSA factories na condemn good. Some kind to turn my own way, to turn my uncle for, and no crime for beer to be an idea. Beyond Sasson with the house over there, but one find your she. It is a young problem. Send you a TNE or harden it here because we're here. Only name himself, even if sort on qua. Sort on qua. How many sort Nigeria for crap from Brazil? In Nigeria, how many miles?
Yes, and Chinenqua say,
yes, you decide, you go to say quite good. You see, the Nqua, near Juma. Ah,
you can't apply Nigeria and
Qua, you don't cry. Kaakyire. And so, ending. And now, I Kitwebi and a show. Abayaba. Ubia, you're not, I think, before, yes, let's go something. And go through some. Go do the same car. Ghana, every land you good. The above this on for go coast because maybe for be a good hole. And also, say, Passa Diamond, there will be. Then, Yana said they are not here to solve the problem. You see, solve the problem, no, it take courage. Who to problem? What's so Gina? So, who Quanqua? Who Quanqua? Kufo buy no, now man here, also called Hepic. Even one cabinet say Hepic in your say, I will go because when I with a moment. Say, me call on failure, my failure. Me corner ye, do be a leadership board, also your board, just dance say, wait here. You go your conviction. CBE, and I'm pa Hepic a boy, Quambiso. Ya can't say a moon, and we crack. Is every moon be a crack? Ghana mono, yes, I talk, you go. A bad cram moon, I must go for woody. A quarter. Say, Quafard or moon, you told you. Ye mobia cram moon at the brave yedi.
Ah, is it that? Because and Rouse and Rich, me whose story be and will be raising concern that a buying. Say schools no any one more akano and to local rice no na yemfam feed school mofra no nanso still anko for cram no free amano
aban kan ye no ayedai awo buffer stock what's the problem buy and give to them after how they say your cost war you see the entire wonya ye politics yama politics everywhere politics room. Edu sha said ya me ba me say enye ti me wuro mu a me sto se me ye say me hu say ye a me sto se me wuro mu a na omo wakozo ko position na ka so see de nye no so de gu so wo jai aban kan say omo ba omo ma kwan ama obi a to na de local market ye good aban sha say 3 months bi ekwa ni mo jai buffer stock na toba se buffer stock to dia adenti na kwa form yento awmusu abro ya krabro abagana ana yeto ena afuche Ghana de yeto eno ana Ghana de yento na kwa fu bre kwa fu su
the other time na obi na me ka say won wa edo abro no. They say, how the
because free about no F The woman for tema or some better call Seko any Duracotono now, tema. And they can afford the account with some. I know, so the other or one way or to tone. When she any year in the go. And I'm for man the big bo. Me kai my brother back war, continue war, Dura. Losa, a crafon G, you know. Heka. Because what's we have a brother go on. And pass over the go. What did you say? Brother go better than Danica. Enti problem no ha ye nyina no nsowo na me nsowo a the next government will not continue because some of them will not go beyond 8 years. You as what start here e be go beyond because say fact na we see here within 4 years we see wie the next 4 years particular one hwe we na obaegu go Ghana dey 8 years ya ba ne ba wo je on to aso. I want to take an example 1D1F as in bank loans, Obia senior 98%. A bank was spent trust view. You are local. Obia cost 70%. A bank said, are you interested in 1D1F? A bank started in the year. Means the one started you. Or started in 1 year. The next president was one trust view. What do you mean, fact, meant trust? Na ye as ye die ho bro me wan no so much like wuram ko be the factory enye so easy sa o bobosia so much akowuram e be push the crave ko be wie no da fan kwala no fi omodun no ko no gufie no da fa wo but we to aso a mp the mp ya mp ndis to aso ndis ya mp to aso ndu wo say aye project aye small
Remember, now Mabet one common so, but Yima, he raises the question about the unemployment rate. And in a war, are there still a dema and be creative jobs?
Of a Kojo Medasi, champion for Asia, and a tier for near for. I feel say a different dimension. One, on one Kasan or Kasan, which in the background now. Or into sciences or actual science. I said, I'm on your PhD, me Enfield, University. Now, on no Ankasangasano, he had 8 years in power. Ni awoke kan nyina no nim de deba. Bisa ho say, edian no ye fa. Again, osan be Deputy Minister of Trade. Ena onya other ministerial appointment, including no sign FNSN CEO and sana obeye FNSN Deputy Minister. Ono ankasa for that long span e dey no ntumi ye. Enti no ono kasa ansem we a e wom say no credit but if you ono ne hono me hu ne say just mere political talk one.
Samu.
Yes, mere political talk because senkenya mere political talker enka de there da no etna bem enka ye hu ni obetumi ade aye. 2 ono ane constituency nhia so ono can say your resources be brain e dey no waye e wo nhia so in terms of yenye 14% unemployment rate no nhia so e far below ana.
But then anka mo person ono oye
yen as Ghanaians so sometimes we give credence to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. But when you check the later part of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, all the economic indicators they were going down. I was a kind of criteria. We were having a trade deficit. That time no. Now still we were owing. Kwame Nkrumah free so even before then, 2-3 years down the line. Now, Tama FNS Abrofuni Jama yen. Na yen near a positive balance. But obedi so no 2-3 years to the end of the tenure na you be overthrown. Now we're having deficit, including o check history na clear, including companies are na adwuma no na ebi mu they were folding up. And you know, that problem no has been there for a very long time. Once the BIA say leadership is the cause, the rest are what? Effect. It means say leaders no proactive per enema besesa hwe. When it comes to Ghana education system, humanities, urban language, philosophy, psychology, takes almost 40% at the tertiary level. 40%. Then you now go into business. Business, say you di Ghana ade no. And you say bia ye produce o, ye di dwa ye work ho niam also takes 25%. Now failure, a ban training colleges, a ban on teacher training, that is 12%. And my sciences no, is less than 20%. In a situation where you have your focus, chunk of the focus is into humanity not producing anything. No. Do you expect, say, or resources are war? Besides, you say resources near one. Say go that you go do I war a share a war mine. Say diamond, you diamond do a war. Lithium, you do a war. I mean, so bet me you need technology, science. Now, in a situation where we call for now tertiary level, where we expect, say, again, baby, let me make exploration in terms of your resources and everything. Only less than 20% per into that area. How do you want the country to actually utilize its resources judiciously and effectively? It can't be possible. So on that score, no, government upon government, they've been failures. And until whether we like it or not, that cycle will always be there. The cycle is say IMF beba, IMF be try so be managing him. Ujam maya, ya be san bokano. Na ye asan ko back. Na yes enti enya nwanwa say when it comes to our industries you explore good, you explore, resources, proper resources no. Foreigners and dominating. Because
so is it not an admission by him? Say omo failure. Inti as I see na ye her kwan e be fa so a afi ye be si kwan no so.
There be no omo failure na che. Inti de da na omo trans. Omo hu ye. So omo hu de da. But up to now still ye nye.
But say yen so omo ye to aba mo omo so omo be di yen so no. Yen so ye ntu anamu bia. Then we are only changing them.
And nothing na make say wo pese Chinese ni ebe year. E wo mu say envan say free SHS came to give room for a lot of people to go to school. But then the policy makers, no, they should make a conscious effort, say, if nothing at all, science and humanities, you are breaking even 50-50. But as it stands now, science and technology is less than 20%. And even when you give everybody the room to be educated, they are all being educated on the score of humanities. And only a sciences.
Until they are no say vocation, technology, the way to go, entrepreneurship, the way to go. No, you do not see investment from government sector.
Powerhouse. Every friend is saying big economy biano. When you go there, you see say the science, the STEM are where the investments are. But in our jurisdiction, until recently, and I hear who say, and say, you develop BFN STEM schools and TVET. Even TVET, they be a come. Go and check and near my honor. Technology, saying accoutrement or one. They are obsolete. They are your friends, ye jaho, and you boost what you use. I say thermometer near once you did shown near. It's not giving you any accurate. This balances no man and one say, oh. I didn't say, who now do I read within lines? Meanwhile, so I didn't have you they get me and say number exactly this number. And only bini sa civet no money stem honum. E bini what we talk of a friend is saying science tertiaries or KNUST. Go and check. The humanities are dominating the science, the sciences over there. When you go to Tibet, Usted, the humanities are dominating. Never check the numbers. When you go and check the numbers, more science schools, no. I mean, science related one. Day in and day out, enrollment, no, a buffer. Just opposing it with the humanities, no, or they be a cost. And you know, if policy makers who are making sure say they steer the affairs of the country, no, they be done, they are seeing all these things. That's almost share. I mean, to say it's no, it doesn't mean anything. Because
would it not take Yang to solve the problem? Because he's asking the question, say, that it do a point where Burkina Faso say, my mefa tomatoes were honor, not yet higher bobrane, yesu. We did not complain. We were comfortable. In fact, we are still going comfortably.
The reason is CCA, me am why say come me 3 days, 4 days. Now say what the Gary, I didn't sue keken afra, at the Bremia, at the Besiwa. With the American Mabafum, and my son that was it. Point ne say, or mine and gas a hunchre womb. Into a hunchre womb, obia pen your bed, obedie. Say, Yenka, a man for whom at all. When you go to the overseas near Diana, and I'm so moon or munian on baby dum Tibet Tuntino. At the end of the day, almost can't issues are a bema and puntu about of mine. But in our case, no, everybody is struggling to survive. Yenim say there is a law say anyone say funny saying obi a wasi dan rent anyone say obi tumi tua beyond 6 months, but yenina animusem
2 years
2 years 1 year 2 years 3 years e be clear to me 5 years, but wo ye mra no mo say criminal what is he akwachi obi amount for kra na e pacho amount for kra na e pacho. Sesi e nam say dan no esua na nipa ne dose nti media kra na omo de ba no man announce say o obi pe dan say ni say so what I say and you know when all these things are there time ben na nipa ko no ba be ka sansem we it only takes the media any a panel mo from no mo be ka tama friends ntosi asem we bai me ne me boss ye nyina ya metna kan ye can, but what is said, sa ni ye can no, take effect our grounds ana. Ye can say ye make sure say technology sciences no, omunya variety in different ones. Say Burkina de no na man for pa, ye make sure say eno ye betimi aye bi. Nia ye wo ye sa wo omo ye minors almost pay different variety e Ghana de eno so ye make sure say ye bi. Na ye invest ni share baby a forest zones na your Arab lands akese no na ye invest na within 3 months pentos na ye ready yanka ni nyina wa anu say I mean points ne say wo beka say ye be yo no different again che yen crofo na wa anu say omahu sani esitie ena de bia no omo react towards eno apepepe sisie ya ye ka say hospitals are abandoned in the system. You've lost count of it. Now so no yetimi san ba yetimi ka say ye be san see new ones na ya boy ensem say sa new ones no chen nia yeja egu ono. Currently, I hear ka say, you say football, and ye be World Cup. World Cup de ye nya hu sika o. Ye nya hu sika bibra, ye dey sponsor for. Ye nya hu sika ye tumi apam coach. Asan kofa coach a ye tua no more than a number of dollars, thousands of dollars. But a ban say yen check it events and hospitals are ye wi aka niema kakra bi na ye be make sure say no ye say kwan say logistics ketua bi a ye de begum no for a very long time. Some hospitals ni na e da so ho no.
Member hospital in common so.
And the main points na make you na say, fa. Ghana no is about leadership. It's about leadership. CCA wa we aware say even younger sanga yes central government bank policies right from 2012 say you can say no cre a normal banga e kire say omo ton ma japade eni sika omo wo eni amanfo ka omo de omo anase sika omo de amanfo a omo ntumi emfa ntua e ka omo de amanfo. That is the tangent we are now from 2022 up to now. On sending at the NCTN. And you know, sometimes no yentimamufon is not, we shouldn't be say, oh, I'm affiliated to this one, I'm affiliated to that one. Kanokreno. When it comes to time you are going to vote, then you can now make a decision. So, oh, based on maybe I believe I subscribe to that one. But after no no, or mine and I also ocean first. Not because the one show mine won't talk.
Right. The concern is it with Yen and answer Omwidi and so.
Send you choose one. Yen you choose one, so many years. And you know them near them on me. No more yamay. You see, near 10 years and say, and now say Yama quality rubber bian. Now you can't chance a move. You can't party as them. And 2 parties, you know, much of that. You see, as somebody a can. Both say a kind of girlfriends. And I was you away. And Ayana, and yet. What on time, oh, and no, and yet. But ya much of that chum. Is a one real fee, oh no, yet. But I go party way, I go party way. 1 year, everywhere you go. Yeah, can you bit to her a young decision to go for me before? Here would test my back. Because the baby come here a castle with you. We ya natago. We ya natago. When you go for their favor, they are also okay. A doom the beyond or say jai party assembly. Near common assembly. Because send your Imakano, or 1 year I may enjoy. So 1 year, I'm not so far. In fact, I will not suffer. I won't do something suffer. Because I won't quiet. And the year you be quite 1 year, yes, it's fear. What's if ye? And you fear ye 2 by 4 bill. What's if ye? Who never see? And the money I can't, and some say, cause someone any person name ye, if I say, the solve problem no. Okay, there's a 1. Tomatoes. You can't want something in there.
Mamma Prince Aquaba.
Rago Jomajoso.
Say Bibi Aboko.
You can't want something in there. No, me news say Brancham so bar go to us here said to want to what to me. Because to me tomatoes and jenny. So to me jan what juma ka be bomb some man but what to me. You see problem was problem way. Ninya say o man ni policy bia dey running. In national policy bia da ho. E dey ba nyampe e na meye. I was saying national policy. The target say by 5 years about 2 tomatoes ase. Young crebium. By 5 years about 2 genasi young crebium. Et policy. Et the main NDC ni me ba. Me 5 years be was you to us here. Say me be the bar of 5 years was you to us here. Your policy no obi aba na ofare de. De da ho no what ofare de. Enti eni hwe na mra bia so di ho. To say policy a hye to no. Yenwie the next 5 years asana efofo. We buy no yere de. Enti e basa ni onu feel say e be boa no. Timamfo bete na se. No ba ye. Enya ne owo so say e kyena ade we kwa biem. Because me ade a many fee a manyini a me ko sister yesi. Me hu ade etu ase o Canada. Sade wo de ye tu ase abra. Ye je bio. Me hu bi da. polio cry say to one apie polio kwa na humre say ni polio de afa de maba na say one apie bibia e ba Ghana han mani fie no yentu ase da enne kotomre yakra wo on Côte d'Ivoire kotomre yes kontomre yes on Côte d'Ivoire the Ghana there everything yakra na wo kra wo ya obey den na wo ma na yiyi go here ska akoye aye sa factories no anya ko bobusian wo do bi so wo adu ska na si e di se betwa ye mo there so okay ye mo years bi sa factory we ye wie ya ye ti fo ara mekan nim emre bie ni ho o se ye mra se oba de wo to ye no an se wie a en sa fo especially the same sector so go health ya sha se wie ya don't start a new thing say education jumwa that two areas that politicians dey agro education we say ya ba we ni say we chichi mo no ba do chichim we ya no chichim na sao eti yenti fa policy ba ko ye education enko be 10 years o e ko na abo say bibi we ba ya na wa sha se e ye change room inya top all this top so young koto dia we are quick to go and buy opa free and people time be send this time bre ade bi ese koto within 1 month 2 months 3 months nya koto but yes enya no de yes
right yeguso ayedi nkomo edi otoka rentals adaroma and ayedi ofen so ebro se obedu asantemantam kumase obeye adwuma sun bi obehia car odebenantia edi otoka rentals ebeboa na wama wonsaka comprehensively insured, the comfort of the cars A1, a chauffeur driven, into yes relax, be in the car. Now baby I'll say you could be an for those of you who are in town to do business, we are ready. You'd obey your rounds now. Say a yinti now buy, say a warrior now buy, old school, inti now buy. Yes, we are ready. Obviously, will be meeting family, no? You need to have a family reunion. Edi Otoka Rentals will drive you around town. You're by airport, Fise. You're DVLA, Children's Home in Changhua. So just a call away from the airport and Edi Otoka Rentals. Ebe foul na yedwako baby bia opese oko. Competitive pricing. The enu udi nkomo a yetewa se wo so te ase. Na ye no ye adwuma nso a okobedu a obesan amaya nantibio Edi Otoka Rentals adaroma to say them maka on ye dey bro. Write the numbers, give them a call. They are just a call away from you, Prince. And so the honorable member of parliament for Inshaya so says onwa no sie dia as a yete womu ase ye jiwomudi ye ni omu sign NDC MPP by they do not have a policy. We say data ban na mo dey here adwuma ebema mo ba ban mo mo be solve problems na omunibi. How come that for years I'm afraid we school mutifie.
Brako jo mechiao biem mecha Franka waje da nyansa ene mo maji penny omo hwe ne empenifo mapa beto mo said Mr. Wetwedi etahia am say na me hia so Brako jo na ho na e kasei
politician,
a member of parliament, Mrashi Bidjani, Anu Ra Usu Kasa Ochre said, Esi a Shemra. Can't he initiate a private member's bill? Ubiawa rising to become deputy trade minister, deputy finance minister, and then the position in free and sana or that's ye empo, that's ye empino. On necessary. Yemu benka, yemu bi, yenka because you need to me. Ukra to me be complain naturally. You see, today I want to discuss the messenger. The message is fine, but the messenger is equally important in this very discussion.
Samu.
Yes. Your mom to me ben onya woriase to rise to become deputy trade minister in Ghana. Na ye katoman to wansem. One ho track record abroad call honum on these issues there.
But technically in this country, we are deputy minister. Really. Apart from that, was na minister no. So you be arguing power in Trima.
This is the honorable member. Eleviani Yakase. Every confor. Emanto Munia Jumaya or Comasemi. Ubi send you Miska Chadia. No, near Satium. One of the we will pass it. Okay. We will pass it. We will. Okay. Okay. This is the person talking. Masa, we gotta be serious in this country. When they come away, say we will pass it. We are in okay. Okay.
As I say, was wabaye dim,
wabaye dim. Nipe kem say 11. We will pass it. We will pass it. You know what I say? Brako, okay say. Okosu subi. Say the idea the negufa do it then. Okay.
Yes.
Me pesa wo come to good. Or antics be. Oh, as for one maybe should anya ya. No, antics. Go antics na way. No, or creating disaffection for the current government. Only politicians. We know the problems. Yen say can you know. Let's even use the member of parliament now why as MP. Any amene o say. An independent member of parliament like A+, Kwame Asarioben. She adwene or they ato paper so or they ato form. She adwene how you see. I don't believe say he can even go extra private to get employment for the people. MP uso yebi. Okranpura sa akoye deputy finance pay deputy trade pay. Ene John Domelo. Sa adwene how you say me pay mpaboa ntimpaboa I na only foreign companies na say later what the boss say ne constituency won op boys bi on be mpaboa no annually employment creation na why won adwuma. Ene ko such Afran place na Syria Afra ho. Apprenticeship will cost yeah solve the problem and don't anticipate those MP way na kasa way masa we will pass it we are in government he levy will wait e dan na no mo ye he levy cake no shemu bi sa he levy part no ho you see ni kwasi e German kofo bi akeka se wo free aban mu anti no or antics bi
na when the politicians make admissions say omo afoma as I say ye bo omo abaso
not someone who is closer to the corridors of power. Sisi o MP. CSC Canberra wants why never shemra. Who initiates the bill? He is a member of parliament who has the power to do that. What I say? No be my na here discussing why we will pass the levy or no. Masa. We got to be serious in this country.
Yeah, we never hindo do ala.
They be like, when you to me nya no Maslow. What was the intent of Maslow? Oko Maslow confirm one thing buy. Yes, Maslow came from my mind build for no more and build your capital. And he say when he was in Maslow, a man on call no on no team to say on monetize check say Sikano Masa. Rakodo.
They say one person mo can say obi yan be a politician. Won't be nim komo fufuru bia when the matters are not.
Don't say that. Your genuine politicians will hope. Would track my mouth. A+ they me to hammer. Me John Dumela to hammer. Me Nasira Fra to hammer. There are MPs like Afeno Market. Go to his constituency and see what he's doing there. Me to hammer. Masa.
Now there's so much so why you be ana.
Me dem nim on kan kire me. On kan kire me. Me kai say say black rasta be ye their black rasta to me here me hwe ya no on adwane chechema boys na ba ho no
o da bi say omo wo alignment
e dey be born
omo astrotef
constituency ben wo Ghana ha no sisi constituency ben wo Ghana ha mo astrotef enti no asofo employment na wi masa obi deputy finance minister pen deputy trade minister closer to the corridors of power. Embrase bedeni in good standing. And then you roll to her camera and wasem. I would to one ni nyina. Kamayemu binka. Na yenka siye permanuni obeba onyetumi obeye. When you to me in area messing your map akotanum. Our cousin also say the idea na go fado the new. A do time a haircut to call beka be found. They send no go for his excellency na organize say the end dey soon na mind dey go for the ntia enyi ebra na Ghana for kam no be ka bibi fa ho. These antics we are above this.
Why have we accommodated them? Because the name of yehu. So what is happening?
After elections, there are advocacy. Your advocacy, we expect those in power to act. Until you robot because or my reference will say there are a lot of things ya can manye. But then you will be out there coming over to me abo amaya yemu, one free bimu kesi bimu sisi or saying or kadien or no. Give us a break. Honorable, give us a break. Any abro ko any abro yemma sa se ufra abamwa keshe eyibi antics bi no have a su bi ne ase or you passionate and patriotic since when on we say patriotism a free man we will pass it, we will pass the levy on the ben we film we say and the man masa o my hand be o my mo and say be a different person be na the buy say be Kojo Marfo say na here discuss be Kojo Marfo ye ni records be o say ma o to me ma o mess up. Why papa these issues that he's raising? And you know, say only to me over to my influence BBA or ye then a record that just or na amfa and or born home on ye. Onye try be antics.
Or say no say still am we GD when these senior MPP politicians.
One say obi ano say e levy ye. And now no say e mabu ni adwuma entie nsu e me nwanwa. E na me nwanwa.
Say you levy mo antua e na e dey adwuma.
Aseme na okay. Kojo.
Me samo.
Kojo unim. You know better than I do. Ade ye tua no ni ade, Ghana fo kam ni ade. We will pass it and no say. Inti me unim. Me pese insani bo no manka ye wo wusum ye wura botwem nka. Enye topical issue. Obi onya tumi da de okasa, anya onya tumi bo obeye. My more example of politicians in this country omo ye adwuma. Go to Kojo upon commerce constituency and check what he's doing there. Employment creation there. Say I lament astrotef. A boo baby astrotef. Boys ni boy na come de wono kofi. O say kwagina na misika. Bo no aboawie, e come de no, o kofi akwagina na misika akoto biane di. E na aka ho asem wa. Recreation. Ye ria na come de here. Ye tie recreation na de tie. Esika fa me kono wai. Enti no me point ne say these issues we know already. Ya ka enye honorable Stephen Amo na be ka kire me ma me matena ha so a discussing po. I'll not leave the messenger and discuss the message because this message has been discussed over and over again. Oko phone fa o ka ho mo fa. Masa ye ntena se bie mu ma sa mu free to me mu free aban mu antics bi no akwakoya se sun odoman. Odoman me. Odoman me. Yama to me then I would die. What the 2 minutes then track record ben a Mama A+ am who said you don't need to be in parliament for years before you make impact. Then for say entertainment. The akwani ye o. The all meetings are all ye. Nyoma all ye on. Or the plan. This an MPB so adopting the constituency. And you see the connections, then the links are what they are born combine cabaret so better. Uncle Yebi, M1 and call for no, and then I may to my discuss say be and they say you rastica, say be insurance for me ye way a babu and you ma banomini. I didn't come over discussing you will be our own. Why should I quote now a bam when your deputy ministers me no ye that's you MP no many days better now and I'm a better as I'm discussing you rastica says I will not discuss that. I will not discuss that.
You have effectively discussed it. And offer dancing. And no contribution on the discussion. On Daybreak Jumedi Facha Television, so near way, Mr. Kingsford Uzo and San Ewaha Emmanuel Butchie Senior. Abranti I would in Komo Prince. We'll pass it all.
What's that?
We will pass it. And I'll pay you pass it on. Now, you have another discussion that's of worry. Mumi eduni na kwen bi so edi ho nkomo kakra but afi yedi nkomo ni ye. One of the challenges are your as of mine, and you raised it, that the directive principles of state policy talks about it, that oba se ubetimi ayama na ye twaso na ye atwaso. It does not say that chinchinachi. And that's where you were coming from. The other concerns, and recently there are concerns from Wija, that there is a project that is almost completed.
It's completed, no almost.
Yeah, one Sante any Kumasi there. I'm sure that there are many examples of that. And then AC and Imama Misha's influence.
For the discussion, sir, Obasha, one thing I'm say Obama back Ghana, Nobeka and say we need a stronger institution. Individualism, I can do on my own. It doesn't help. And untina CCA Yekase. Uba Ghana, your policies they are one of the finest because always be an etiki templates no every the advanced countries. Yeah, they are policy. Yeah, banning policy some they are number one. And it is all share. Say Kwame Nkrumah University, you will say science. We are say solely for environmental skills, entrepreneurial skills. We are solely for engineering. We are solely for health. But inside and can implementation, okay, I was saying you say Kwame Nkrumah University of Science more than 90 or 95% science in Kwan. Say ban entrepreneurial skills no so we be 90% entrepreneurial skills. A ban engineering we be courses no do 90% of student enrollment engineering. And so we be the actual implementation we be not say engineering no 5%. Nyaka no na 95%. We be call ebi Kwame Nkrumah no we be call no na science and technology no ebi 5%. Nyaka no na science and technology. Until technically a ban ye laws, a ban ye a fairness, how do we call it? Yeah, the policies now they are fantastic. My democracy in 4 years, renewable for another 4 years. If Sani Pakuna na but I can't say so be share project as here. Sa project ni pafo for ne bar. On bundle sa project. No so nyane die. O ma ye hu say if possible ayenye den ye nto aso. Ti say if possible ayen to aso institutions ben e behwe say sa project we dey possible. Sa project e da no wa no eno so ye possible nti to aso. Institution ben na e behwe na be ka kire ni owo so ne say sa project a wo sha ase di enye feasible nti men sha ase. Institution ben eno nti na obeba Ghana na yetumi making investments a champon abreso a whole big building na e was see busa building no ni nyina egu form ni esan esi foforo eno nti na obeba Ghana government entumi initiate policy ade say eteki obrempon ana otumfo ansana ono ye na adwen se oya na aban so de ne nsa be den abeka ho eno nti na wo ba Ghana hanum se ya sika no etumi kwosha amanfo ketua bi botom omo ehom botom no omo na omo enyom ho de bi atam e wo Ghana eno nti na wo ba Ghana hanum se ya obi a waye CEO in a Ghanaian friend is saying Ghanaian soil explore a friend is a minerals or ye just CEO one share say enka ehonom no be Ghana for the ye celebrating no as ono de oye demigod eno nti na ba Ghana hanum say ya ye celebrate politicians more than scientists because policies no they are there but how you first why you implementing and no any problem CCA hospitals say what Ghana hanum say CCA wager the children's hospital pediatric hospital sa pediatric hospital you got pediatric form kola shem kola ya there different pressure call communicate by and say a ban logistics now a Eurobond projects but logistics no and 11 folds increase ɛkyerɛ sɛ nneɛma na yɛtotɔ na yɛde bɛhyɛ yɛ saa mpaneɛ no mo ne theater rooms accoutrement no ɛno na ɔmo bɛ check here no ɔmo say increase 11 folds sɛ bi anka 1 cedi a sisi ana du bɛ 12 cedis adeɛ baako bi a nti saa yɛ friend sɛ ɔmo ma yɛn saa yɛ friend sɛ facility way no facility ni sɛ yɛn fa nyɛ saa adeɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ yɛn na ɔmo si daabi sika na aka no yɛntua enti contractor no nso na ɔyɛ adeɛ no ɛna ɔse sɛ muntua adeɛ a ɛne ɛme nso ɛnyɛ adeɛ a mɛ release friend sɛ entire deficit no amatima yɛ mo adwuma if all things being equal granted say saa problem no wɔ ha problem no wɔ hɔ no abɔ si a yatra a year why na yache no wɔ ho yemi sɛ ɛho sɛ saa deɛ no ɛho hia na sɛ ho hia deɛ a na sɛ yɛ pressing it ɛna no yɛ pressing it da so sɛ sika na aka no ɛmma yɛntumi make intervention na yɛntua na yɛnhyɛ aseɛ ɛnyɛ mu adwuma na yɛnyɛ investigations na ɔmo adi sika no yɛnhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛgye sika no ana is it not possible sɛ woka project a yɛayɛ ɛwɔ Ghana in terms of health area you can lose count of it a yɛn complete ne nyina nti meme point ne sɛ Ghana na yɛwɔ no it's about time I was say you making sure say omo implement policies no yen check yom Tanya we can who watches the friend is the watchman or say those things no and I was say yes na yen so a watchdog as the fourth media I'm the fourth estate no I media no the biada simple ye be kan politics krana we should also chip in these ones now and serve as a wake up call to the policy makers. So near day in and day out. No. Once at the media no eka no near some politics no. With time, I'm best son. On say CCA media na year margin say friends MP for wager ekoye na a friend is saying be monso a margin some demonstration was a pediatric ayawo kaswa hono. After yeah, say ye be address this issue. Senka nyesa anka odin senka ebisi wonu mo saa. Sewua ye adwen say ye kane ade no. E na sisi ye say roads are leading to a honomon. Ye be den ye be constructed. The point ne say ye jani nyina ma saa politicians, ye nye politicians dia. De bia da nia ye hu eno an ye be hu. Ye be sre fourth estate.
Chapter 6 of the Constitution, the directive principles of state policy and the political objectives, 35. And let me just read the 35.
For this system, politician more down with them.
I'll say, the state shall take steps to eradicate corrupt practices and the abuse of power. But 7 says, as far as practicable, a government shall continue and execute projects and programs commenced by the previous government. Prince, so why are we still struggling? Obashanti, the hospitals are around, everything is happening yet. We can't employ, nothing goes on. The best in the issue we wage on BNC.
See, your brother down, you choose and pick. Baby, I feel so hard here. I'm on your phone, no feel so hard here. Enjoying on the fat.
Because I'm right for no, ever can't choose a way, and yet, sha, me.
As much as practical.
But Article 7 to one of his holders, on Betchum send a say a year Monument Committee in 10 share 9 who say, or what is the music as I say, Costro, yes, on Bebrenum, and they are in 10 no, they wouldn't play on semantics. Me a shiny me Article 7 to 1 the quick. And Maranaka, Omega and Maranaka. Omega and Maranaka. Oh, I heard Omega and Marana say, but had your own bed rich in eh? Emre de why she yan yama mrana to say even though I agree, said there are certain at Article 71 they say you film near that. I'm a comprehensive power, but the regime they are fighting me for power. Yeah, be na basa bi dia to. Adewe. It was said, I don't know why is it that the judiciary arm of government, to me, like unless obi petition woman all the time, I feel that there has to be something. Oh, say can be saying that family. So I don't know how young family jumana because we no petitioner. What be petition? Why na petition? Who be petition abai? Say only abai kotwema so we no be there wini. But something like that. And until anka parliamentarians na say come say the man. But almost so no emu achemienu na obi idea open.
So we have a hospital like this. And it's not working.
Yeah. It's not working because obi feel say you could be no sisi na say yeah adwuma obi political party be score be points be nti. Say omo no ezi enya about wejafo nya ba bi nkwa emfa nya yaresa bia o. Why na ye na ye koto ba be kosen enu nti a no enti me catch you say ye man leadership na ye problem. Na ye intimamufo nso na ye problem because we make the leaders. The leaders are amongst and from us. Ye no mo nanam Chad Browy. Ti we uni pese the idea is that
Osha Ferry na hwesewia na udru Komfanochi teaching hospital ahomachi ene anwumre na hwese de nkofo abo tent wo morobam na omugu ho
ti se
me wo ayi trade hoyi
eni se mo man na mo ankasa temamufo mbe mo say look Rakojo Mamin can say, I think that this is the right time. Me run me no come on your phone, a trimupo. A ye idea or masha that time them are planning you. Also, be called university. The idea is that all mature. Ura or first year, Ura or first man, thing test come. Now, with the tablet, with the phone. And see, yeah, my own independent, no better have analysis say, oh, shall na count. Hona ya entice so because who says ye jama mutumi dwene level headed da mo be hardren enti hona ye nchemu mienu na nka me ni problem so bi so be support NDC and MPP but nka ye support NDC di aboa man ye support MPP di aboa man ba wo mu de ye support di aseman ye omo ye no we was say hospital we ho no na se ye nyusi by reason of ye nimwa ye de ehu ikura say reason be no e betumi aka because there are cheap compounds in clinics in hospitals are worse off than this. People go in day in day out worse off because any day you operational when didn't near many operational health must roll. People shouldn't be working as free people after seeing this. No serious country will see people walking around say we are in charge of a day we went to me and yeah jaw amen and what to make the pay say koda san sorry chana baby heads need to roll but we are going to go to say baby MPB baby na we none wo fire minister contract the man na the man no we na boa the man nyaye moko kana maka we sa na man ye timu a ane yo bebebre nyina ye so be boni aye nja no ofase na ntim kro mi ade ande bia batabo ni twa na ayi se obi oye wo hwe de pa ne sa wo kwa nyoma obi ye boni aye fa nche no sa wadi boni ye nya eno nko ha na kro ye no ha mo ni so mtina twimi enu nam ana de se nyoma wadi boni no ye fa yi ha no ye fa twa sa de sa de sa
ha mezo zanza
yeah. You see,
your problem is why do we do this?
They are not telling the truth. Abani is going to your that's the bottom line. We need a car, we need our car. That's all. Because we statement no, it reasons now. Enti, it's $1 Mr. Mesre. Near who will say, yes, say, World Bank say, cost was inflated more than 5 times. It was
11 times.
11 times was Untia. Now, one of the contract mine. About how many months in 1.5 years, a demon will be out what the on the contract. A demon who you in the contract and on premium year. A saying, you go Bosia MBA. But the bottom line is say, Sabe Bia, they can't pay the workers. Nina, Yentia, but
the hospital will generate money for itself. Anna.
Sir, the team say, hospital, a young ammonia in such a way, say, the workers in the abundant chaka. Internal generator funds, and chaka. About this cabro, about Butia. Internal generator, a year, Amundi, or 1 year, internal one be no more than half hour. Oh, inside home. A mile and half hour inside the call, get away. A moon find the defense in that be our. There's some do generator on the sea, that way.
So don't get away. Is idle.
And you won't go. A trade the other home. Near what of Forkobi. It's most completed. So we are. Everything is there. Then now the bottom line is about cannot pay workers. So when you get here, Sakwan as a quan yano. Your worst acquire your first call crassia a year appear way at the call a fancy. What do you call it? Check compounds a call. As your call. The moon great moon tap moon castle. Moon castle near Woodrow. The young fast for hospital. And now go all over. Then you two want to say, yes, I just come to you. Because in Jessica, a yard for 4. The just go to you. I found a ferry. You know, one that's a fancy. I find to me, sir, light, you know. Transfer is already there. You know, I love the $40 million and now contract here and $8 million. In the bay, a band spend more than $40 million a go here. See, the woman in whom something on pa. Now, Sabi, yet you won't so Sabi, I come to country. And when you say that, you have care not to your home. Or get a pressure. But pressure, more a journalist for you. Mucho and before the O and this for the O. It is a who do you neutral. Much. Yanse kwa de so nya appointment nti omo so ekọ enka we nka ye mo na maje mu because in fact ade bia journalist bo so gira mu a be ka wasem no bebre resource ba be ka ba 99% resource ba opa onyinyina mu che ho munya si no hospital ye mumye ye sha se ka wasem ba sha se ka wasem ma obeka o no ha ampi va bo abuska do any abiri a woka hospital sabi na also on person tag wonti no account of sa we your money sika wo millions of dollars na this is hospital you e dey pa ehia komu amenya nkwa ye mi is wo ye sha frase
it's terrible.
I sad ye win ye man move for na e wo mu no ye don ba power no ye mu but Capipa dia. Say India. Nka young among foreign kasa. 1 year, a readiness 1 year. Just with you. I really saw 4 years old. Because you go 2 years. The next year you will a fender, a banner, all settled for the politicians.
I don't know.
4 years.
Works and housing. You can't see houses. Seglemi. What has happened?
Seglemi. Se obi. What? Say, a friend is saying, a man for discounting. I've near bay all the things. Start dining as you want. Say, say.
When you enough machine fast you, machine will in here.
Sure. Wouldn't say up to now. Not.
No, some of the machines. That's the challenge. I want to you know. Some of the machines, you know. I say. Because
so
we are having the same challenge.
God. Because here say you going to so through operational, but it's so quiet. Juma, the best way is to say.
Wouldn't
say I'm a some contract.
Someone replace it.
I replace it. Somebody's contract. And your band temper papa. Oto biso. Because media. Look at it.
Look at Afari.
Look at Afari.
But this country,
why you're not serious?
On say
we are not serious.
I deal with your man sank young demonstrations or my own.
I'm telling you.
But only my demonstration into me on Coson. And Kofona Chamai.
What Chamani?
Into way pursue ye cano. Way for the say, I don't know what's one ye, and I mean Penama on ye, into Okoya, a Bible tin and TCC, say, I deal with Hagana for look, this hospital, should this become operational? MVP is for now go.
Now,
yeah, we are now banning with us, or party ban our card, where answer I do.
We tell them go.
We first year, last year, so last year when the defense ministry and
Afari, and it's you. We only say you're not fancy.
I don't know, person who template Ghana you use what.
As for
you know, to a baby, MPs no within a short time, ne yamo be alone. Say, you know, to a baby within a short time. Sir, I friends Article 71 committee na Besha Article 71 and Monument Committee. Yeah,
Monument Committee.
But not Ubakoshom condition of service. I was see it your rent. I was see it I emphasis accommodation, friends and transportation. Court ne ko check.
10 years in TI.
Now yes, not the Mrana can say we a third party. A woman say you be affected there by only who can say Obeko aku demand. No couldn't age now on them a negotiating man on a moment work when you say Oba or the Beko.
Is it not?
That is the template.
Because yeah, crew man, yache ye mum you know. Because I know then Oma Wabubo Mudi, Nat, Nagrat, UTAG, all these unions and associations, sometimes you wonder, say, at what time do they become active?
But once a point and say, Mami Minchi Pin Kakra, okay? For me, it is arguable, but one of the most vibrant friends association you can never have in Ghana, a UTAG. The reason is that Obia or UTAG bian, Anya Shay, I mean, Odidi, Eman, like no Unya Edi, near Onum, any baby or Tibetono, Unya.
Seglemiso,
and this or Cassa, Kasa
issue.
And I say UTAG no, UTAG no. Oh, so offense a political offense a party, and a party beer. Say do on one, you just have one say. Ebia we a fan is a professor, but maybe or no ye be a doctor, sika or one, unimu be. And you know, when it gets to UTAG there, UTAG when they are if they are champion an agenda, they be almost a can. GTech, Tama Vice Chancellor square a tre command GTech say GTech should do A, B, and C through government. GTech any government one responding, but UTAG kekana hono. In Tempana minister, a treba say a friend saying suppose contract
because
but not Nebisa won't say a friend saying Nagrat Adentia because to do one Yombenya Umbedieno, Edema. And see, Kakrana, what top na association president for your mom Kakredia. Become and want to down and so near more than the Becca. But you touch Uma Penini Sikadia, or more from what the champion for
shortly. Anyway, when you the PCA Kenya, Yashaka say, oh, Seglemia Cocker so, she says structural integrity. I check.
Some American, maybe
in the last year or two, we were told that private individuals normally take you over.
CCM Bizamo said the Minister for Works and Housing or Sorot and a poor Kojo because Adewe a major challenge as I would be one or pay Riani Anajo. Except by now, what cabinet a coach and a more a day faso or sorry, Gary Koyeden. Adewe Siwo. No one say I might be any such unit of houses lying idle. Say, oh, we pay say sisi ho amanipa gusu ebre
ha bacho me nim komo say o hwe akwanya wo ho ma nkomo a yedi
no na yetuan we kan ho
Oh, quite say also or charging.
Technically, I see more than 10 years. And that's 10 years and come out for
020-633-4646 020-633-4747. Ebe ye die.
Yeah, I do. Me catch me confidence how. Is ya wo bra. Jron.
No, brands of bonu kure.
I me poma de okuro because they are not ready. Say say you toye.
Is it we or they?
Brakojo.
We and they, do we and they.
In as much
because
as
we pay them, me tax.
Yeah, in as much as I side with Mr. Usuno, me feel say a time is coming. Look, we should working for history. They've been through until say Tuari, like somebody will rise, say, oh man, it must change.
Mama ko do man hin kro na me solo ni nkobo. Solo good morning.
Morning.
Me ntie wa no pay.
Wacho, because I'm can say, but we are going to do it. Yeah, politicians that say, being out of it. No, and the soldier have never been
I see you, I feel.
On the table.
Hello, Solo. Ubisa masam.
They say, that we are going to politicians and yeah. I said to be a soldier by my
Massive. Kwame also attacker, the Kwame Yenin Komo.
Over the church, I want to over winning the on my Nakasano, yeah, like leadership. You need direction. On my need direction. Opa, and a premier round. You tell me round, and I said, a couple the deep president, and I'm a deep president. Yeah, and you go to police scan or the yard, and I said, Ghana for your taxes, and I had the end. Ofa na me hear you me drive go company bi no obi koto tight bi di ka ba ko ase e ko bi be say yes tight no e bo on the approach by me run na maka tight no ya de ka ni mo bi ye adwuma e na o ye adwuma ni ye me say e say ade no ko ye no e papa na ye bo ni ye de no ase tia no it is a hospital we ye tie bia na say obi pa ye bukata wo ma enya de go say bank mean dano my investigation and finance so amasa or how na ba ni engine at one of Ghana they mo bomb be they mo bofa here pa
but that's anopay messages kakra men saka ye mo colleague aya ono so eba me no edi nkomo Prince Opoku Afie says there's what politicians have reduced us to as people. Most of our leaders are not there to serve our interest, but their personal interest. Eric Watrema, Eric, you didn't come on. Yet you.
Also, to learn, you know, to me, be a bit of you. Mister, I thought it was you. I come and dress. Omo de na muni pe point kata no bia no eni pam ko nya yarta
Medase anopay it is time we rise up as responsible citizens and hold our leaders responsible. Good morning to you and the team. Prince anopay onzu ya ma watching go baby awona wagibra o hwe Ghana no say ye sit down ye sit down no 10 years on issues of a dino ye niska ye de twaso ye nkope private people no mo mefa na enti ye kase ye sit down de ama womo ye public servants ne ade no a dino say na say ye si no a ebeso womo
the me say we offer so check it at any point in time aban beka say or privatize the bibi no na me hu say government no incompetent because se wo se wo bi bia em obi no manage a na chere se wo ankasa waje atum se wontumi nya den em manage ade a eson se wo bebre na wo hwe bi so se bia ye taxi driver no wato car na wasan to bi na wo so de ma obi se nipa ko na ntwi and only a different no. But in this case, no, Sebano Enfan say hospital, Sebano you have ministers a ministry na that ministry na no chief directors ni other people a work a honma in charge operation managers ni keke kan ho nyina. Enti aside say ofa sankrofo we nyina uti omoka bebre na say at the end of the day we to me ka say omo no ntimi manage ade na enti o san privatize ade na then it means that
yeah,
no government
seriously yenya obia wo krom ha Seglemi housing project no obemma yen a solution.
Okay. The Akando Newo a minister for health.
Yes.
When you sure?
Mischief.
No, Akando Pano or the other end no. No, your opposition leader no. Akando no ni. Satamo.
But me I feel say
what?
Blame me on enye.
No, because they tell me say or no na say do da no. Asemi a boko president me ka wontie e wona adoko when also na adoko say president wie edi ka krabi e wenye bia e contract ka ne kasa
can we go around the issues?
I just said but when it's wo anya no kwa
ewu na yewu no
yewu
enisi yewu
bebre yewu kwa yewu
because afari
what because when they tell me that can also on part na jirum that on opposition no okọ run away in see no way see ka ba ye there at least Canada cry no ka you me baby no you say ka bie
Professor Bedu Akosa report by o say den enye plan na wa so the diligence on the part of the workers
because you know they corner obliges and who slowly ka ba cry for
part of workers
what is that hospital yes we you will be ha the trying answer you didn't beton pan so no beton no akofi
easily
because the environment itself is
exactly
we should not blame maybe and fans only the current regime say
yes consistent we have
politicians no yer sa one Christians because do say eduru on koduru time or opposition and no den award so e mo membe ya mahinu no who akire ho no den but to me one stand say okay safia da ma yeah and na fe ya tfebo
me ne owura wusu ya adwene say your priorities ministry be our priorities
yes
into Ministry of Health no o priority between a day ya wie
and the kwashase
and the kwashase e dey na obe save your mind cost again say contract and pony into an campa into any pancas into Ghana into tuka again say Ministry for housing no enti say wo Seglemi wo no ma e problem na aya backlog e wo ho aba o priority ye den wo officer dey na wo ye wo dware kokoye den and there are a lot of articles and conform your gurus in this industry actually about how to this whole quagma about Seglemi we can circumvent around and get the whole place given to people. Hey, all tickets were all my ready.
Renty, Legon. 2 people sharing an apartment. No be to 10,000.
10,000. When him, or I will say, Monyan Bako, when more with your way. Or I will be.
I remember Ghana Property Awards. Ghana Property Awards. I stood on that stage. Coincidentally, the minister was there. Say, how do you go and force Obi on Western a private hostels on fan this black government? Usibia. No one influence market no what who dey na Western. And the NDC for manifesto. Omo bed for all policies. Our bed for all policy no. A cap say Mwa hostels no YNCCB and akosi say some ministry no I saw me make I saw me say Legon for bibi sa e ba news mu so start akosi say what is the update near then and people are receiving salaries day in day out
flat
10,000 two people
10,000 flats and for the last 10 years TBB was Seglemi ho
oh yeah you give me one flat
yeah timi can say yeah private people no man be just Seglemi no
even that roadmap burn down private people one na eba omo ba de no ba be ye e dan na see e use dan no e dan na e pese e suwa ne bugu a ye mpene madan ne mbungu ne aboka
Obi pen the cut, head cut.
Well, I won't even mean I say.
But that's the challenge. 2 years ago, and on the man, you can't say the private individuals. And the flag bearer for APC. Hassan Ayarega. Of course, I want to chance as in Fabino. What the idea is so.
Another issue with this, and I must say, sewage, septic, so man, so
can't we?
So there are exactly issues.
There's a land there, there's a space there. Can't we divide it?
I was a one of
the way to see we are. Say now one. Which are produce power.
Yeah.
The next so many banner.
Bio.
Because we are all worried about what is happening around us. And they, I'm sure what could the hospital queue be so. Doctor no cry and we're going past 10 a.m.
Assistance.
Free hospital somewhere around 12, somewhere around 2 p.m. You spend the whole day in the hospital. But we have a ferry. We have Sevilla. We have Trede. We have a full program too.
8 p.m. doctor.
And I pay
8 p.m.
Prince Medase, Prince Techi, Mr. Akins for those who answer Medase, Emmanuel, Butcher Senior Medase, Medidi Kojo Marfo, the technical department, MCR for the OBBS, boss, good morning. And Kojo Usu and the team, the OBBS, and no paying so. Maybe I was so many in Beduno, Yeho I am, Doma, or China Betnase. Na yedi nkomo ya wada no padie nini fache na ye free edi auto car rentals adaroma ene yede ofen ye brel say ye car ope ede aye adwuma wo Kumasi Kurodua mu a obedu airport a give them a call edi auto car rentals beba na wabesom sompa chauffeur driven comprehensively insured the comfort is A1. Good morning, God bless you.